And that was Lacrimosa, composed by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, by the London Philharmonic Orchestra. But, aside that, welcome to Radio Graffiti on Newgrounds Radio, hosted by yours truly, Radio Gens on Newgrounds. Today we have a very special guest, ALEC GROSSO, from Twitter, Newgrounds, Instagram, and welcome to the show, ALEC. Say hi to everybody.
How's it going, everybody? Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for coming on. Greatly appreciated.
Of course.
For anybody that is tuning in right now, ALEC is an artist and animator on Newgrounds. Also a very, what would you say? Prolific? What's the word? Because you've been on a bunch of shows, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, I've had the pleasure of being able to do a little bit of work on a bunch of different things, yeah.
Yeah. For everybody tuning in right now, everyone that's on YouTube will be able to see this whenever the show goes live, but currently, if you want to see Alec's account on Newgrounds, it's right here. ALEC GROSSO. All of his socials are attached to his Newgrounds account right here, for anybody watching in. Right now, I'm showing off Alec's art page on Newgrounds. His most recent piece is ALEC, the New Jersey Fire Champion, where he has a drawing of himself as, I assume, a champion gym leader? No, not gym leader, but...
Pretty much, yeah. I always wanted to have, like, a badass gym leader image, so I finally accomplished that.
And what I'm displaying right now is ALEC dead center with a Litten.
Correct.
Yeah, on your shoulder, and a scarred Charizard in the background that's pretty badass, and a Torkoal.
Right, yeah, I wanted the scars on the Charizard because I was like, you know what, I'm a Gen 1er. This is gonna be like a super old battle seasoned Charizard.
Yeah, Charizard since Gen 1. If it was possible to transfer Pokemon from all the way back then, but I don't think so.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
But here's Alec's page, going through another bit of Alec's art. Peach, based off of the design in the Mario movie.
Yeah, I had to do a little fan art for that. That was cool.
Oh, I really wanted to do fan art for the Mario movie because it's kind of the time right now to do Mario fan art, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I wish I had like the time and energy to just do like an animatic of it, like a joke or something. I might still do that. I don't know.
Oh, that would be really funny. But yeah, so this is Alec's page for everybody watching on YouTube. Everyone that's on Newgrounds listening in right now, if you want to go, check out ALEC GROSSO on Newgrounds. ALECGROSSO. No space. All one word, and you'll get to his account immediately.
Yeah, I could never think of like a good like screen name, so I use my name for everything.
I mean, hey, I use my name pretty much for everything too.
Totally. On
Newgrounds right now it's Radio Gens, but I'm gonna try and finesse Tom Fulp to say like, yo, can I just claim Gens because the guy that's using that account is not using it?
I hate when that happens.
I think Newgrounds is the one place where you can, convince moderation.
A little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, to be like, hey, this guy's not using the account. I have my name, that's my actual name. You can change their name to like, Gens1 or something. But give me mine. Twitter used to be like that. But then like, oh, fuck. Fuck it, I'm getting into it right now.
Might
Twitter,
as well.
Twitter is absolutely fucking around at the moment. For me personally, I'm not gonna get into my own thing, but currently, right now, because based off like what people are saying in my Discord server, is Twitter at the moment is having issues because like you cannot link to your accounts outside of Twitter within Twitter. Because I think Elon Musk is like changing, or like not Elon Musk, but like, well, I mean, he is pretty much changing it. Where you cannot link to your Instagram, you cannot link to your YouTube, any like social media account that isn't Twitter, right? You can co-link stuff. You can co-link stuff. Like, you can, like... Because, like, some different accounts say, like, hey, share on Twitter, share on this, right?
Yeah.
You can still do that, but you cannot do cold links to, like, other profiles that you have.
So, like, for example, if somebody pins a tweet, like, to their page, like, most artists have, like, a thread of links or, like, a post of links that won't work.
Yeah, they're suppressing Linktree right now. You can get banned.
Wow, okay.
I think Card is still safe. I'm not too sure.
I gotta make one.
Yeah, you can make a card, but it's just kind of fucky at the moment. Twitter right now is very fucky.
Yeah, right.
They also changed the thing where you cannot see where people are posting from anymore. Because before you could say, like, hey, this person is posting off an iPhone, or this person is posting off an Android, or this person is posting off a, like, LG refrigerator. That was a funny one from back in the day.
Oh, you can't... I didn't know that was a thing either, but you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I
don't know why they changed that. I mean, like, it doesn't really affect anything. Just knowing, like, what phone people are using, like an Android, or Twitter for Android, Twitter for iPhone.
Yeah, I don't see the problem.
But that said, for people listening that are outside of Newgrounds, because there are people that tend to tune in to this show that aren't Newgrounds natives, make a Newgrounds account. Anybody listening who's not on Newgrounds already,
do it.
Do it. This Newgrounds is very good. Oh yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, people are gonna listen to this on YouTube, and they probably don't have Newgrounds accounts. But yeah, definitely get a Newgrounds account. I suggest any artist that doesn't have a Newgrounds account to start making a Newgrounds account, because Newgrounds has this tendency to start promoting artists a lot, especially people that use the site more regularly. The front page is usually people that are consistently, like, posting on Newgrounds and interacting with Newgrounds. And not just that, but Newgrounds also loves showcasing new artists every now and then. Do you remember Meet Geary on Twitter?
Yeah, I do.
And yeah, literally the day that she decided to make a Newgrounds account, I was the one that convinced her. I was the one that told her, like, just put your stuff up on Newgrounds, put 4 pieces up so I can scout you, because I want to scout her before anyone else could. Just to have that, scouting luxury. It's a stupid stat. It doesn't even mean anything, but, helps other people out. Because if you get scouted, you get promoted into the art portal. But I scouted her literally within the first 20 minutes of her putting her stuff up. She got front paged on Newgrounds.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, fuck, dude, it took me, like, weeks to get on Newgrounds front page. And I'm like, yeah. But she has a very distinct style. Meet Geary on Newgrounds. Actually, for the people that are going to be tuning in on YouTube later, I can actually, like, search her account on Newgrounds right now. So yeah, people that are great. Yeah. Meet Geary, if I can just search her right here. So yeah, here's Meet Geary's account. She does a lot of Simpsons AU art and Simpsons fan art too. Right now, that's on the screen for people that are listening. It's Midwest Emo Millhouse. Yeah. This one was really fun. I enjoy that. She also does Hey Arnold stuff. Fan art right here. I'm showing Helga.
If Helga was actually cute.
If Helga was cute, but, like, also with a modern shrine.
Yeah.
I love how she has merch, like a Tsum Tsum right here that I'm showing, like, on screen. Or, like, an Arnold skateboard. Like, it's even funnier if you, like, take into consideration the time of the show. Like, what if she just made all this merch?
That's what I'm saying, though, because, like, she would have custom made the skateboard and the t-shirt and everything.
Right? It would have been fucking hilarious. But, yeah. Shout out to Meet Geary. Follow her on Newgrounds. Anybody that's on Newgrounds right now. Meet Geary, all one word. MEATGIRI. And, yeah. Shout outs. I'm trying to, like, promote many different artists.
Yeah, for real.
Everybody.
You also reminded me of something too.
Oh yeah, what's up?
With the scouting feature, like when I made my Newgrounds account, I want to say it was 2018 when like the whole Tumblr was crumbling and people were migrating.
Yeah.
And I had been scouted by like multiple people, and I didn't even know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the people I was scouted by, and I didn't accept the scouting or whatever from, was Shenana. I might not be saying it right, but it's like Shenaniganza on Newgrounds.
Let me search it up. Shenaniganza.
Yeah, SHENA, and then the rest might come up.
Shenaniganza. Found it.
Always been such a fan, and the fact that I didn't like accept that scouting request made me so upset, because I was like, I messaged them immediately. I was like, I'm so sorry I didn't get scouted by you.
For people that are listening in, I'm going through looking at Shenaniganza's account. If you want to search her up, SHENANIGANZA, Shenaniganza. I'm looking at her.
The
Hex Maniac.
art is so popular. It's so good.
Really good. No,
but
really.
Yeah, that's exactly what you reminded me of.
Yeah, scouting is. I mean, I look through the art portal every now and then, and I try and scout as many new people that are on there, trying to get onto the site. Sometimes I get unlucky though, because some people just post art they commissioned other people.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and that's very annoying, because like I do a quick glance and I'm like, oh, your stuff's really good, and then like, let me scout this person, and then before it's like too late, right? I look and I read like one of the like comments in one of their things, and it says like, oh hey, no, this is like art that I commissioned, and I'm like, nah, do not post art you commissioned on Newgrounds, people.
Yeah, I guess if you see the same OC in too many different styles, is that the giveaway?
Yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute. This isn't right. And then I fucked up and I scouted one person that should not be scouted. But it's okay. It's pretty much what happens if you scout too many people that are not supposed to be scouted. You pretty much lose scouting privileges.
I see. Okay.
But it's not too bad. You can still post art and everything like that. But yeah, I was just thinking about this earlier today, with the dumpster fire that is Twitter at the moment, and people always saying like, hey, let me just leave Twitter for someplace else, right? I'm like, good luck.
It's like not that simple.
Yeah, it's not easy to just...
Does anybody remember Vivo? I think that's what it was called.
Vivo, Pillow Fort, Mastodon, that's the thing that's going on right now.
Yeah, Mastodon, which is like kind of an awesome name.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, but still.
Mastodon's just like, it's too weird of a platform to get on. And it has like a lot of like weird shenanigans going under the hood.
Oh.
So I don't necessarily recommend people going there. I recommend people going on Newgrounds, and I'll always sing Newgrounds praises. But I was thinking about this earlier today.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about earlier today. Newgrounds has this issue where it's phenomenal for artists, or people that make music, or people that animate or make games, program. Very good site for all of those things. Very bad if you're just the average person. It's very good if you're the average person trying to discover new art, but if you're trying to interact with art, it's very difficult. All you get is one comment on any post, and at most you can get off of that comment is a reply from the author or the artist, and that's it. The conversation does not extend further than that.
If they're in the mood that day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm busy most of the time, so I can't be responding to everybody's things. I'll try and react.
Totally.
I'll try and react to people's comments to say like, hey, I saw it, but writing a response is a different story. And Newgrounds is, again, very good for discovering art, very good for looking at new art on the front page, because they do a very good job promoting new artists, animators, game makers. But what does a person that doesn't do any of that do on Newgrounds other than just look around, right?
Yeah, it's a good point.
I feel if Newgrounds...
Well, I mean...
Yeah, continue.
I was just going to say, like, so... I wish I was uploading to Newgrounds when I was younger, because I didn't even consider it. But, like, as a kid, I was just an observer. Like, I came to the site to watch funny animation and look at art that I liked. That was it. And I enjoyed that.
No,
but you're saying there's like a social aspect just for people who aren't uploading to still have like more of a chance to be like in community.
Because okay, it was different when we were kids. Is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're both people. I'm heading into my 30s. You're in your 30s.
30.
You're in your 13. But when we were kids, going on the internet was just, we were cool with just hopping onto different sites and checking out, like, you know, hey, what's happening on this site? Going to MoFun Zone, playing games on there for like hours on end. And we didn't really care about interacting that much with content. It's mostly just looking at new funny things and then maybe sharing it with friends like outside when we were in school or whatever, right? The nature of the internet shifted considerably since that time. And Newgrounds has not really kept up with that shifting focus. Newgrounds still has like a dedicated forum space that people use, right? But kids are using what? TikTok. And they're commenting like fucking crazy on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter.
Comments are amazing on TikTok. I will say.
Like, I haven't checked it out. I don't know nothing.
If you find a good video on TikTok, the comments are sometimes much better than the video itself.
That's fucking hilarious. I mean, you get that with Twitter too. Sometimes you see people make like a shit post.
Yeah.
And like it's not that funny, but like you see a comment underneath roasting them, and that's
one good
hilarious.
Roast, dude. Yeah, just one.
and it's incredibly fucking funny. And that does better than like, you know, the main post.
Yeah.
But you don't get that type of experience, which is like the modern internet experience right now on Newgrounds.
Yeah.
And
you're right, it is a different landscape than it was before.
And I mean, for what it is right now, it's still phenomenal. I like it because, again, I'm an artist on Newgrounds. I'm showcasing my stuff there, and it's good for that type of thing. And it's good for that type of person that just wants to like look at things and observe, like, hey, what's being posted right now? What are the new games that are going up right now? What are the new movies that people are posting? Like, you know, that's specifically art oriented, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not like YouTube, because YouTube's completely different. I don't understand why people comment on YouTube. I never understood that.
Yeah, it's the abyss.
Yeah, YouTube comments are just terrible. And I see, no, okay, they're terrible, but they're terrible in a way that makes me laugh all the time.
It's another place where like a top comment can be pretty funny, but then the rest is like, it's weird.
You get weird debates on YouTube also.
Yeah. I hate when people disable comment sections, but sometimes the debate is too toxic and it's like, you don't have a choice.
No, I completely get that. That's why I appreciate Newgrounds, because the toxicity in Newgrounds is all relegated to the forums. and that you have to dig to get to the forums.
I don't find it on my own usually.
And Newgrounds has a good flagging system too, and very active moderators. But it's because it's a small enough community where it can be moderated like that.
Somebody made me laugh. I posted, I forget what I drew exactly, but I posted something that like should have been rated M maybe instead of T.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody commented and was like, actually, this material should actually have a mature rating. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's fucking hilarious. I really want to see what piece you're talking about right now.
I have no idea what it was. I mean, I guess it would have been something that was like a little suggestive. Try, the draw this in your style one.
Oh, was it this one? The me and tell? Okay. So I'm going to post this on the screen. for anybody watching. This is me and Tails OC, an artist on Instagram. This OC, let me see if the comment's here. Oh, no,
not that one.
Que decir. Okay, no. That's a Spanish comment. But, like, you know, shout out to me and Tails.
Totally. Yeah, she's great.
I'm trying to find... Okay, so I need to look. Did you change the rating?
I didn't, actually. I held my ground. I respectfully disagreed. I need to change the rating.
So you kept it at T, so I need to hunt down for, like, any T-rated things. Do you remember, like, when? Like,
try the one that had the Croagunk, the purple Pokemon with the big teeth. Yeah, right there with the T on it. Maggie
fan art. Yeah. Oh, no, this ain't bad. So I'm sure.
Oh, it wasn't that one either. I guess I don't remember. It's on there somewhere, but I don't want to take up too much time.
Okay, yeah, and I'm not going to be like going through that the whole time. But like the thing is, with Newgrounds, what I'm trying to tell people is you don't have that space to like really get into like a long discussion. It's like, hey, appreciate what you appreciate out of the art. Maybe write a critique if you feel like it, because some people do write critiques.
Yeah.
But that's all the space you have for conversation. Any other conversation you want to go and have is in the forums. And that's not that interesting to like a modern audience right now.
Would the addition of DMs help?
I mean, Newgrounds does have a messaging system, but it's like old school email.
Oh, okay.
So there's that element of things. There are definitely ways we can modernize Newgrounds, but I don't know if Tom Fulp wants to do that. Because again, once you start modernizing and once you start introducing more people on Newgrounds, you get a lot of different types, is what I'll say.
You don't want to suck out the personality.
Yeah. You don't want to like shift Newgrounds in a way that becomes unmanageable or like, you know, changes it in a way that's outside of the current vision for the site.
Yeah. And I mean, the only change that I like really, really enjoyed recently was the image viewer.
Oh yeah, where you can just like double click on an image and zoom in even further.
Yeah, because I know people wish that there was an app for the website, but like that image viewer was kind of a game changer. Like I got no problem looking at stuff on mobile with that change.
Yeah, mobile has improved significantly. I'm just like showing off the image, like, you know, zoom in right now for anybody watching. But it's really good.
Yeah, it's nice.
And if you have like a ton of detail too, it's a good option to have. But Newgrounds, I really want the site to do like better, get more people on it, because it kind of deserves it. It's like legacy internet at this point.
Yeah.
Well, when did Newgrounds first come out? I'm trying to think.
I first looked at the website when I was probably like 10 years old, which is kind of wild. So yeah, 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
2002.
No, I think Newgrounds was a bit earlier than that, actually. I think it was under a different name, though. I think Newgrounds was Newgrounds proper. You know what? Let me look up Tom Fulp's account. This is going to give me like all the answers I need. Tom Fulp. Users.
Yeah, because it would show date created.
Yeah.
Or what?
1999. Newgrounds has been around since like
90s.
Yeah. So when we say like legacy internet, this was like pre-Web 2.0.
Yeah. Flash cartoons.
Yeah. Shout out to Tom Fulp. He's a fucking champ.
For real.
Actually, you know, I'm gonna get into this right now too. So, for anybody tuning in, as of today, I have been hacked on Twitter.com by some like random crypto scammer. I have no idea. I think 1 Inch Network is what the account was called. I forget what. Point is, they hacked my account ever since, like, you know, Musk came over. I had two-factor authentication. So, like, they went past two-factor authentication and were able to get into my account because Musk shut down 2FA for some reason. And I completely lost access to my account. And I was running a Kickstarter campaign for my webcomic, Boxcar City Rush. I'm gonna just like shill just a little bit right now, just to like
ongoing, still ongoing.
Yeah, the Kickstarter is ongoing right now. Let me like show the account a bit more. So we're at $9,429 right now, and we met the initial goal, but I have like stretch goals as any Kickstarter would. 10K, I want a Spanish and Japanese translation of the comic. Yada yada. 50K, I update my webcomic 5 days a week, which would be the best goal to hit. And even better than that is just like, if I get like, dream money, 150,000, I'll just start making an animated pilot. If you're interested in my work, if you're interested in my stuff, please check out the Kickstarter Boxcar City Rush Volume 1 on Kickstarter. I don't know any other way to like, tell anybody watching right now to get on it, but for people that are watching on YouTube, I'm scrolling through my Kickstarter at the moment. If this is something that you're interested in, please support a guy out. That said,
I recommend.
Yep. That said, Tom Fulp, the legend right here that I'm like, on screen, like, showing off, heard about like my issue and said like, hey, I heard your Twitter got hacked and you're in the middle of a campaign. Let me just put your stuff, on the front page. And he left my Kickstarter on the front page for like 2-3 days, which helped a ton, like to keep momentum going. Oh, and nice. It actually got a lot of people reading my webcomic, which also helped a lot. Let me see if I can like go to my page real fast to like link to my webcomic. Here's like, the Newgrounds post. I got like 11,000 views on my YouTube, not YouTube, my Newgrounds post. And yeah, here's my webcomic. I'm just scrolling through my website for people that are listening in right now, showing it off. Check it out. Ever since Tom Fulp shouted me out like that on the front page, I've gotten a lot more people reading the site. And it's been... just getting more eyes on the website is just nice enough. I do the comic for free, pretty much. Well, I made myself disappear. But yeah, Tom Fulp helped out. He was like, yeah, no, that's fucking crazy that you lost your like big platform to promote things. Here, let me help you promote. And I don't know how many people go on Newgrounds daily, but it's a significant number.
Yeah, just to see on the homepage, that's got to be a huge help.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing, like, back when I uploaded my thesis film to YouTube, it just didn't catch a wave and like just didn't get a lot of eyes on it.
Yep.
And then I don't remember how long I waited exactly, but one day I was just like, oh, you know what? Let me put this on Newgrounds. Like, who cares? Just it would be nice to upload it somewhere else. And like, I didn't even know. It took me like a whole day to notice. Like, it was front paged. I got like all this attention that like I didn't get at all on YouTube, and I was like so thankful for that. And I got like a lot of critique and response, which was cool.
Yeah. And same thing with my thesis film. I put it up on YouTube. It didn't get that much attention. And then Newgrounds front page, it even got a banner on the front page too. Yeah, I'm looking at your thing on Newgrounds right now, and it got like 11K views on Newgrounds. That's like
so dope,
wild.
I was like so overwhelmed, dude. Like I had no idea that anybody was looking at it, and then I think Keith hit me up and was like, "Dude, front page, congrats!" And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Okay, for people listening, it's Keith Garces on Newgrounds. He's a mutual friend of ours. We've known him since college days. And Keith is super in on the Newgrounds wave.
Legend.
Yeah. And him and his brother have released a game on Newgrounds you guys should check out called Rushdown Rivals. Very fun beat-em-up style game. 2D beat-em-up. Where you play as Newgrounds legacy characters and you're fighting, different like Newgrounds characters, bosses, enemies. Very good if you're like a big fan of like the history of Newgrounds, because those two share a lot of love.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The game. The music is also phenomenal in that one too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And hey, they're getting shown a lot of love for that one too, because again, for people that are watching this on YouTube, I'm gonna be like scrolling down. Here's Rushdown Rivals under Spagato, because that's Keith's brother who did the programming. This is Keith Garces right here. They're doing a lot of work. How many views? 50,000 views. Like 50,000 people have like clicked on this game and like started playing it. And they just uploaded it last month. They're doing really good stuff.
Nice.
But Keith, legend. His brother is Spagato, also a legend. They've been just pumping out games on Newgrounds, and they're like doing really good stuff. But yeah, here's a Rushdown Rivals for anybody looking in. But oh, I turned myself off. And just go on Newgrounds. You can't play games on Twitter. You can't play games on Instagram. You can play games on Newgrounds.
Yeah, how cool is that?
And you can also like watch like whatever porn you want to see on Newgrounds too.
Oh yeah.
That was the fucking childhood days. Where it's just like, oh shit, back when Newgrounds had an adult section.
Yeah, that was like gold.
Yeah. It doesn't exist anymore, and I'm kind of sad at that. Because it's fucked up, because you go on the front page and you scroll down and you see like porn content like all the way like, you know.
Oh yeah, immediately.
On the front page, yeah. Because like, you know, it's like best new games and movies, and then you see like, you know, I'm looking at it right now, porn, risque, teen, porn, Rouge's Jacko Adventure. I'm not displaying that right now, but it's just like, you know, that's what's on like Newgrounds.
Just not right now. Not right now.
Yeah. No, because again, this is going to be up on YouTube, so it's just...
I don't even know all of YouTube's rules. I know you like, there are some words you actually can't say. They need to be muted.
No, I mean, I don't care. I think you have to bleep the words out, but you can still show the text on the screen. It's weird. YouTube has their own weird things. Newgrounds doesn't censor you. Asterisk. If you post really fucked up content, Newgrounds is like liable to like, you know, take it down. Yeah,
there's a line, right?
Yeah. If you cross the bounds of human decency, then like, you know, your stuff is gonna get taken down. Otherwise, Newgrounds is anti-censorship.
Yeah, just don't make any like dark web shit.
Yeah, just don't do anything that could compromise the actual site. And don't take that as a challenge, anybody listening in right now.
Right.
And yeah, no, Newgrounds is good spot. Super against Twitter. I just really want my Twitter account back at the moment so I can just continue to promote.
Yeah, for real. Such a shame.
Otherwise,
I tried to share the Kickstarter, and I was just trying to repost your posts, and then you uploaded it again on the second account, and then that post was taken down too after I shared that one. It's so annoying. Yeah,
because they fucking suspended my back. Yeah, this is where I get like really frustrated with this. Because, like, yeah, sure, they deleted my main account. Annoying. I have a lot of followers on there. They delete my they delete my backup account. Like, they suspended. And I'm like, well, fuck, I just can't promote. And that's annoying.
In what way is it, like, do they determine that they're connected or that it's you, or, you know what I mean?
So... I've just been contacting support because I'm pretty sure they have like a data log of my emails that are attached to my account.
Okay.
And I have proof. Like, I have email proof, and I've been sending them a screenshot every time I've like done the form of like, hey, because I got an email that said like, hey, your Twitter account moved from your email, the current email, to another one. And I'm like, that's weird. I did not do that. And it shows like asterisks on the other email account that it like changed to, so I can't even tell. But I can screenshot that, and I've been sending that screenshot to like Twitter support for like days to be like, hey, this is proof that I got an email that said my email account changed, but I did not approve of that.
Right.
So can I get my account back? So this is what I'm waiting on right now.
So,
Bated breath. It's been like a week, almost a week now. And the only thing I've heard from Twitter was just like, please stop overloading our support form. They said we're going to be looking into the issue, but like that's only after I was spamming their account like nonstop.
yeah.
Their support forms nonstop. Very annoying.
Plus, like when it happened, like tons of people were posting like, "Hey, this is a hacked account." Like,
Yeah,
bringing up tons of awareness to it, and I don't even know how much that helps.
it's a crapshoot. Honestly, with Twitter, it's just like you don't know what's happening, and apparently Musk fired like a bunch of people, so we don't know how the
True.
support crew is staffed or anything like that.
Didn't think about that. You're right. Yeah.
So it's just like it's up in the air. I don't know what's happening. All I can hope is it comes back soon. I get access to it soon. Otherwise, people said it could take anywhere between 5 days to like a few months before any of this gets addressed.
Long. That's way too long.
And I'm like, I needed it back yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. But I got super sidetracked. I forgot to even like, really introduce what you do to anybody listening.
Oh, it's all good.
But yeah, Alex, an animator, artist. Give people a run through because I know what you worked on because you've told me in the past. And if you need any reminders in case you forgot what you worked on, I'll chime in on that too.
Yeah, it's funny how that's actually a thing.
Yeah, that you could potentially
Not that
forget.
I've really even worked on a ton of stuff, but yeah. So big ones that like I'm super proud of
Mhm.
were I was able to do handful of like contract work for Studio Yada, just doing like some cleanup animation.
Yeah.
And that varied through a few things. It was Smiling Friends, just the pilot. I got to work on, I think it was like a trailer for Animaniacs, or it would have just been cleanup for the Animaniacs reboot. And then there was River City Girls, and
Oh yeah, you did animation for the River City Girls opening, like cleanup stuff for Studio Yada.
it was cleanup again, yeah. And another, and the last one was Rivals of Aether, for anybody familiar with that game.
Yeah,
It's like a Smash clone.
the Sprite Smash clone, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so they got to do a bunch of promotional material for all that stuff, and I was just able to like do a little bit of cleanup here and there, which was like really cool. And then after that, I got to do shorts for Frederator Network's YouTube channel, and
Oh yeah,
I
you've been doing a
was-
bunch of Pokemon stuff for them too. Or no,
Yeah,
was that
so I got to
Federator or
do,
was that
like,
something else?
they-
Yeah.
they were Pokedex shorts. Yeah, they were just supposed to be like funny little short, animations for whatever Pokemon was the focus of that video.
Right.
So that was really fun. I got to do
You did Surfetch. You did that one,
yeah,
and you did
Farfetch,
Gengar.
Surfetch. I did I like to feature Gengar, but I didn't get to do Gengar.
Oh
So
no,
I
you did the Ghost
actually-
Pokemon, I think.
Yeah, I got to do Pumpkaboo.
Pumpkaboo.
For a
Yeah,
Halloween
yeah.
episode, yeah. And then I think I did one for Lucario, but that one never went up. And I did one for Stantler, which was like a holiday themed one. So yeah, that was super cool. And shout out to Deanna for actually helping me get that, and Marley
Deanna and Marley
for helping me.
to get on the Federator, boat. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And then more shout outs to Keith again and Joe Canlas.
Oh yeah.
Check him
Our
out
friends,
too.
Joe Canlis on Twitter. I don't know. Let me check if Joe has a Newgrounds account actually. But yeah, shout out to Keith and Joe because they helped you get work. Where at?
Yeah, they helped me get work with Augenblick Studios, and I was able to work as a character animator on Teenage Euthanasia on Adult Swim.
Hell yeah.
There he is.
Yep. So let me just. Here's Joe's account, Joe Canvas on Newgrounds. Also, all the other socials over here, but Newgrounds is the important one. This, for anybody listening, I'm just showing it off on screen right now. He does a lot of like Hololive fan art too. Here's one for when Kiryu Coco graduated. I'm just showing off this piece on stream.
Yeah, his illustrations are so stylish.
Oh yeah,
great.
He does phenomenal comic work too. Oh, here's one where he just did the Jackbox like mom right here. It annoys me that, like, you know, the nose for the dad is like a ball sack. And like that's canon because I saw it like as an inverted heart. That's what I saw, but like, you know, what the actual design was supposed to be a ball sack.
Yeah, that's the innocent take.
Yeah. I'm just showcasing more of Joe's like art right here for anybody listening. Here's Giovanna from Guilty Gear Strive.
That one is so good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was one of my favorite like Joe pieces. Joe, if you're listening on this right now, you're probably not. You're probably not even gonna see. I'm not even following him on Newgrounds because I didn't even know he had a Newgrounds account.
There you go.
So I just did that right now. Super underrated. Check this up on YouTube again whenever this goes on, so you can like see Joe's account. Joe Canvas, JoeCanvas on Newgrounds, and then you can find all his social media from there.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
so
Joe and Keith.
They were so awesome for helping me get that opportunity. And then since then, with Augenblick again, I was able to get a little bit more work on doing some illustrations for some things. And then on December 26th, actually, a cartoon is airing on PBS Kids called City Island, and I got to do some backgrounds for that as well. So
oh, dope! I've also done background stuff for like kids stuff, like educational things for Augenblick
so
when I was working with them. And they even let me do storyboards for that too. They were like, "We don't have storyboards; we have a script. You can just decide how the shot goes." And I'm like, "Oh, cool." This was back when I was like 23. Yeah, back when I was 23, and that was fun stuff.
Yeah, it's so great. And go ahead.
No, yeah, you were continuing.
I was just gonna say, so like I've just had the privilege to like hop around and do like all sorts of things. It's like I've never really done like one thing. It's been like, you know, kind of back and forth between illustration work and animation professionally.
I feel like that's the way how a lot of animators or like people in animation in New York City handle things, because like they're just it's a freelance market here.
Yeah.
So you're just bouncing around between project to project, which ain't a bad thing, you know.
But no, yeah,
you lose out on things like health benefits, and
yeah, right.
things that would help out, like, you know, that like stable careers have. But it's all good. Usually, you can always find work.
And then currently, while I have the opportunity and the time, I'm actually really proud of what I'm about to work on next, because my family has a like a mind and body, like health and fitness business.
Oh, it's dope.
And I'm going to be able to do some animation for them in the coming months to help promote their business. So I like that, like they can legit hire me and we can help each other out. I think that's so cool. So that's just what I'm going to be working on at the moment.
Oh, dope. It's always good. I mean, what's your role in that project, if you can get into that?
Yeah, so it's basically two things. So my stepmom handles the therapy portion, and then my dad does the fitness. And he's going to be uploading to his own YouTube channel soon, and I'm going to be helping him like edit some things into those videos. Some light stuff. It's just going to be like, you know, text elements and animations and that sort of thing. But I'm also making an intro to his videos as well. So he's going to have like a fully animated intro, which is cool. And then I'm going to be doing some animatic style animations to some narration for like a daily module type of thing, where clients will like work out sort of like a self-help worksheet, and then the animation will accompany whatever that particular thing is that they're doing that day.
All right.
So yeah, it's pretty neat.
So you're pretty much like in charge of all the creative like elements of the animation stuff
Yeah.
in the project. Cool. There was one thing that I remember when we first met. This is like way back in what, 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
Back then, like when we were just like starting to talk, when we were hanging out in like, you know, our school student center playing Smash and everything. You were doing a Rick and Morty thing. Specifically, a giant thing for their website, like the official Rick and Morty website.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, they made the Rick and Morty Rickstaverse on Instagram. It was
on Instagram.
pretty,
Yeah. Okay.
It was pretty wild for its time because Instagram had just started using their tagging system.
Yep.
And you were able to visit a profile of the universe or whatever, of space, and you could actually open an image of one of the planets, tap it one more time to use the tag, and then you were taken to another profile. So it was profiles within profiles. And
within Instagram,
you got to do like an Easter egg hunt for like references to the show and like exclusive material to the promotion. It's really cool.
And you were the only artist that was on that, right?
I was one of a handful. I wasn't the only one,
Okay.
but yeah, I got to do a bunch of illustration for that. And my most favorite part about working on that was I made Tamagotchi animations of pixel art of Jerry.
Yeah. I
and they're called Jerry Gotchi. Yeah.
Jerry Gotchis, yeah, that was really fun.
But this kind of has a sad ending to it because the whole tagging system and Instagram, now that it's all like based on reels and stuff, it's the whole thing's totally broken. You can't use it anymore.
Oh fuck! God damn it! That was pretty cool. I remember
I'm sure
back
somebody
in the day,
might have archived it, but yeah.
All the Jerry Gotchis. So yeah, if you wanted to know where the official Jerry Gotchis came from, Alec over here is like the man in charge.
I'm so happy I got to make those. Yeah, so I could be wrong, but if somebody wants to actually look up Jerry Gotchi on YouTube, you could probably find them.
Yeah, I mean, Rick and Morty fans, I wouldn't put it past them to like archive.
Oh yeah, it's the first video, all Jerry Gotchi cutscenes. Yeah, so anybody who's interested, go check it out.
Yeah, all Jerry Gotchi.
Super silly.
Yeah. All Jerry Gotchi. Let me see if I can like look it up right now.
Do G-O-T. I think that's how they spelled it. G-O-T.
Oh, because they didn't want to like, you know. Oh yeah, I got
it. Totally. Yeah, get the same name. Yeah, that's the one. The top one.
Yeah. Let me see if I can like put this up on like for anybody watching at the moment. I'm just playing a YouTube video with all Jerry Gotchis. Here's Jerry sipping coffee, getting work piled up on his desk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's him like getting stressed out at work. His coworker's laughing at him. He gets a computer virus and his computer blows up.
He fucked up cooking.
He
cut his arm. Yeah. And then he throws up. Yeah. These are just. Do you see another one of? No, that's Beth. That's dying and getting.
Yeah, Beth gets set on fire.
No, these were really good.
Because that's the thing. Like, I'm not like a pixel artist, but I actually really like pixel art. And whenever I get the chance to like make some, it's so fun.
Yeah, I want to do more pixel art. Is my thing. I want to get into it proper too. Cause shout out again to Newgrounds. Newgrounds has Pixel Day coming soon.
Oh, nice.
Where it's just a huge showcase of pixel art from different artists. And every year Newgrounds does this. I forget what the exact date was. I need to go to the front page to like check it out. January 23rd. Okay, it's not coming soon. It's next year.
Still pretty close.
Yeah. January 23rd is going to be Pixel Day 2023. And you can just like, you know, check on Newgrounds front page under Tom Phillips, like, you know, schedule that he posts on the top left of Newgrounds. He has Pixel Day set up for January 23rd. You can click the link and see all previous Pixel Days. Highly recommend.
That also reminds me Did you get in on the Secret Santa?
For Newgrounds, I did not have the time. Did you?
Yeah, I gotta get it done.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta get it done on time.
Christmas is coming soon, friend. But
I'm doing it tomorrow.
yeah. And again, for anybody listening in on YouTube or live right now, Newgrounds has a bunch of collaboration events where you can just do things with other people and do things for other people. A lot of reanimated projects start up on Newgrounds. A lot of game jam projects. Yeah. Newgrounds is, I think, the best to really start collaborating with people. And musicians, because Newgrounds has a lot of musicians. If you need music for anything that you're working on, hit up a Newgrounds musician and ask them, like, hey, can I use one of your songs for like something that I want to do in the future? And then you can work things out with people there. People are usually very kind and open on Newgrounds.
And I'm so glad you started doing this, because for whatever reason, I wasn't aware of the radio. So just being able to actually turn on Newgrounds radio and listen to music made by, users is really cool. Because then I just get to favorite everything.
So the thing with the Newgrounds radio, the actual songs that get picked are curated. Actually,
that's so cool.
Whenever there's not a show going on, there's a curated playlist of songs on Newgrounds. I feel like it would be best if, like, instead of that, they just pick the songs that are on the front page every day.
Right.
And then you cycle between those songs on the radio.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't be like, I'm not opposed to like how the current system is right now, but I think like it could be like, better to show off newer musicians or people newer projects on Newgrounds.
Right.
I'll actually like thank you for bringing that up. I'll like bring that up to like Tom or the other radio people.
Yeah, if there's enough stuff like music being uploaded daily or weekly, and they can get into the rotation.
Oh no, audio is like, I think, the biggest thing. Well, art is always going to be the biggest thing because they're just a bunch of artists. Right. But audio is very close to second place because you get dozens and dozens of songs put up every day on the front page. So it's like a crazy amount, and usually links to people's band camps if you want to support the musicians in any way. But again, if you want to collaborate, just hit random people up on Newgrounds. Newgrounds even has this thing where you need to go to your profile to like get access to this thing. Scroll all the way down to your profile, and you have this option that says open for commissions, looking to collaborate, and then you can like post a listing, and then you can click that and you can say like, hey, I'm available for work, commission work, and you can make a listing like that. Looking for workers if you're looking for people to help you on a project, or wanting to collaborate with peers if you want to collaborate proper.
That's so great. That's awesome.
And I recommend it for everybody that's on the site right now to like take advantage of the resources that you have available to you. I know for a fact when if I get my animated short funded from Kickstarter, I'm definitely 100% going to be like looking for people at Newgrounds.
Oh, for sure.
To, like,
yeah.
Help out. Actually, let me just like give you like a quick pitch of what I have planned for my animated pilot. I did post a little bit of it on my Kickstarter post on Newgrounds, but I'll like, for anybody that's listening in, I can just say my dream with Boxcar City as an animated series is I want every episode to be directed by a new person, like a different director each episode, and each episode follows a unique storyline, either written by the director or whoever the director wants to work with as a writer, right? It doesn't need to follow like the characters that I make for Boxcar City. People can literally invent characters they want for the stories for the animated series, and then just say whatever short story they want to tell in like an 11-minute or 22-minute episode.
Yeah.
And
so the city is like the consistent character.
Yeah, it's just the setting, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's how I handle my comic too. Like, it's a self anthology series where like every arc like is like usually like 1 to 2 chapters, and it follows different characters in the city. So the more I work on my comic, the more I expand on like the city and the setting and like different characters within it. And
Right.
I can revisit characters if I want, yeah. And same thing for anybody that's working on the show. They can revisit existing characters, but I want it to be something where people can just make whatever they want and use the aesthetic of the city. And it doesn't even need to look all visually consistent. Like, Animatrix,
I do. Yeah, I love Animatrix.
where it's just like a bunch of different directors, different studios worked on different styles to get that whole aesthetic out, but it's all set within the Matrix universe.
And you feel like it's the same world, yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what I want to do for Boxcar. Or
That's
like
a great idea.
Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, that too.
And yeah, no, that's pretty much what I want. I already have like a few people in mind who I want to direct the micro episodes, because like pretty much my pilot is going to be like 12 minutes long, maybe longer, depending on how much people are willing to put into their stories, right? But I want to hire like 3 to 4 different directors to make 3 to 4 minute shorts,
That'd be cool.
all set within Boxcar.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and use that to pitch to networks and studios. Or, make another crowdfunding campaign that's specifically more episodes. But, I mean, you can only consistently ask people for so much help for so much,
Yeah, but I mean, it's nice that people are willing to help. That's so cool.
Yeah. Again, to kickstart things, to, like, launch the project. And hopefully get more in the future. Like, Vivzy Pop with Hell of a Boss. Currently,
That's a good point, yeah.
that's like a phenomenal, like, hey, she crowdfunded, what was it, Has Been Hotel? Yeah, she crowdfunded Has Been Hotel, that launched, and then Hell of a Boss, I think that was also another independent thing that she made with, like, leftover money that she had from Has Been Hotel.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the story, so don't quote me on this. I'm just, like, extrapolating. But I know for a fact she made Hell of a Boss, pitched it to, I forget the studio. If you remember, you can, like, tell me right now. But she pitched to a studio. They liked it. They said, here, we're going to give you funding for, like, future episodes that you want to do for this. Make an entire season. And she's been, like, living the dream. Hiring people. I have a bunch of buddies of mine, actually, that work on Hell of a Boss. And
cool.
Helping, like, new animators, like, get their foot in the door in the industry.
That style is so consistent and recognizable, too.
Yeah. I'm not looking for, like, a consistent style sort of thing. I just want to collaborate with artists. That's pretty much
Oh, yeah, for sure.
all I really want to do. I want people to just, like, show off their creative talents without, like...
Yeah, and I think we were talking about this earlier. Just having creative freedom is so nice.
Oh, yeah. I think we were talking about it before the show started, where commissioners that give me creative freedom for their commissions are my favorite commissioners. Not to say that, I dislike the other commissioners too. I like direction sometimes because, like, it can help, especially when you're, like, struggling with ideas.
Sometimes it's a huge help, yeah.
Yeah. But if I'm giving creative freedom, I will definitely use that. And push, like, things to be in my particular aesthetic. Which I think is what people vibe with. That's why, like, they hire me.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I want to do for people with stuff in the future. I just want to give them creative freedom. Sure, yeah, I have to approve of things because, like, I'm running the project, right? But I'm not going to be, like, super hands-on for, like, different directors, right? Some people have their own unique styles and looks. And I want them to bring that to Boxcar City. And then when I'm retired or, like, well and gone, people can just still revisit Boxcar and do whatever they want. Like, even fan art, or people can make fan stories.
Right.
And, that's what I want Boxcar City to be. Just a playground for people to play around with.
Yeah, that's really smart.
And yeah, no, that's all I'm thinking about. I did want to ask you, like, to move on to questions proper. I know your drawing process because I watch your streams. Also follow Alec on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
TV. You haven't been streaming as much lately because you've been busy with like work.
Yeah, it's tough because like I want to be consistent on with my streaming, but yeah, when you've got like freelance and like
Mm-hmm.
like everyday work, it's tough.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not streaming for that reason. I mean, I'm not gonna get into the projects that I've done, but I have streamed NDA stuff in the past.
That too. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I've done it because I'm fucking reckless. But, and I'm not gonna say what I streamed that was NDA because
Yeah, and while you're working on it, if you don't give too much context, nobody will ever know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even gonna say the company that I want to say.
Yeah, you're good.
But they would have my ass because this is proof. But
Yeah.
the VODs don't exist. They wouldn't know.
There you go.
But
Taken care of.
yeah. But
yeah, my drawing process,
your drawing process, how does that work?
it's varied over the years because and I think you'll agree with this, like sometimes if you can like just kind of get straight into it,
Mm-hmm.
like you just save so much time.
Yeah.
And the reason why I've done that in the past is just because I'm really, really delicate and careful with like my cleanup, and I take too long. Like I get too perfectionist with it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's better if I have a good idea of what I want to draw and I don't think I need a sketch or a guide, I'll just go straight into it. But on the flip side of that, I think the part that I enjoy is like when I'm figuring it out and sketching, and that's actually the drawing part that's like enjoyable, right?
Yeah.
When it turns into like, okay, now I have this awesome rough and now I need to clean it up and do the line work, then I'm like, this is a grind. Like if I have to get through the line work for like a really long time, I need to put on like a podcast or like something that I can pay attention to, because then my brain just goes blank.
So you do that specifically during the cleanup phase.
Yeah, and then when I get to start coloring is when I start enjoying it again, because I really, really like coloring. So lately, I've even just been trying to like brush up on my fundamentals again, because, you know, there were so many periods like throughout like my own research or during school where I was like, I know enough. I'm a good artist, right? I don't really need to pay attention to every little thing.
Yeah.
But it really pays to go back and look at those fundamentals again, because it's a huge help.
It's good to, I mean, I say this to anybody who's drawing. Studies always help, no matter what point you're in. Looking at stuff for inspiration also helps too, and like trying to like figure out how different people did their art or how things were made. It's always good to like kind of learn from people around you and try and apply that to your own things.
Yeah.
It's like art as a process. You're never gonna stop learning things. It's just you're gonna figure out how to do things faster. Or you're gonna figure out techniques that can help you like convey a point better.
And even in those moments where I feel like I've, quote unquote, figured it out, or like I'm like, I decide like finally this is my style, then it starts to bug me after a while, because I'm like, oh well, shit, I peaked, and now I'm not learning anything new or putting anything new into this. Now I need to push my style again to get better, because I don't like staying in like a stale place. Like I still want my stuff to look as good as it can.
Oh yeah, no, I relate with that, because I really try my best to not keep things boring for myself. If I do things too similarly, and then I start to like get judgmental, I'm like, oh, I've already done this though, and I've already done something like this.
Yeah.
Am I plateauing in creativity? So I start to look at a bunch of stuff. I've actually, like, me personally, lately, I've been taking a lot of inspiration from Boneface, the artist. Boneface is on Instagram. I highly doubt that he has a Newgrounds, because he's probably has an art station. Yeah, it's not here. Bone
I was gonna
Gates.
say I might not know by the name. I follow so many people, but like if I saw the artwork, I might know immediately.
This guy is inspired by Boneface, but it's not Boneface.
Okay.
Boneface is an artist on Instagram. It's Bone but 0 instead of O. And he has done work for No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Again. He's done character
nice.
design stuff there. And he's like one of my favorite illustrators currently right now. He has a very hyper vibrant style, and I take a lot of inspiration from that currently right now with my own pop art stuff. If you see like this like super bright stuff that I'm showing up on screen right now, it comes from Boneface's influence. There's also another artist from the 60s and 70s that I've been like studying up on, Bob Peak. He's done a lot of movie posters in the past, and
Okay, cool.
he's pretty much inspired like a bunch of modern day, like, you know, aesthetics. Like
Totally.
the modern movie poster started from Bob Peak, but even then,
Right.
even before he started doing that type of style, he's done like phenomenal. Let me see if I can like Google real fast.
Yeah,
Bob-
and that's so important, like to also like keep those influences.
Yeah. Right now on screen, I'm showing My Fair Lady.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
I see this poster. I'm like, this is phenomenal. I want to reference it in some way. He also has one for Camelot if I can find it. This is the art book that I have. I have the Art of Bob Peak. It's Japanese only, which was weird,
Oh yeah, okay.
but it's a phenomenal art book to study up on his stuff. Here's like Star Trek stuff he's done. Spock
This is
and
a lot of
Data.
good composition.
Oh, his compositional work is like really phenomenal. Here's like James
Oh,
Bond.
that's so good. 007, yeah.
Yeah. I take a lot of inspiration from him. This is the Camelot poster that I can't find a good. Here it is.
Yeah, I love graphic stuff like this.
Bob Peak is phenomenal. I highly recommend people looking into his stuff. And the reason why my stuff has been pushing way more towards graphical than I usually do, right, is because of these guys. Boneface and Bob Peak. I really like their stuff. Do you have any influences that you've been like looking into like currently? Like people that have been like
Oh
influencing
yeah,
your
for
stuff?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I like to steal from a lot of people, but steal from playfully, but
As we
I'm
are
not-
to
I'm
do
not
as
I'm not
artists.
ashamed of it. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of it. I mean
We are not AI.
yeah.
That's a separate discussion.
Yeah, yeah, totally. I'd be happy to get into that later. But yeah, so I really, really have always liked Zadig, Alexander Dubois. I don't know how to say it exactly, but he's so good.
Alexander Dubois.
His character designs are always like so inspiring.
Oh, I can't.
Look
find
up
it.
Zadig, Zedig.
Zadig. Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen this guy's stuff around.
Yeah, like his layout design, his character design, like it always gets me like inspired, like every time. It's so good.
I'm currently going through a bunch of Zadig. Yeah, I know. I definitely see Zadig's influence in your
Especially
work.
that tavern.
Yeah.
When he made that piece, I was just like
This
staring
is.
at it all day.
No, I'm seeing this right now. I'm putting up on screen this tavern. It's like a dimly lit tavern, but with very deliberate line work, like almost vector-esque.
Yeah,
Not
he
quite
uses
vector-esque.
like a sketchy brush that I really liked.
Yeah, and
But
like
the line art is like superb, yeah.
and he does this thing that you also do that I've been noticing that you do, where he breaks the line apart just a little bit.
Yep.
And I definitely see that in your stuff.
Yeah, if you could just throw a little triangle into like a straight edge, it really helps sell it, like make it more interesting. And
Yeah,
that could
because
be like clothing, the edge of a surface.
I do see it in your stuff, and that's stuff that I've wanted to like apply on my own too here to show people on screen. I'm showing your recent art of what's the name of this Pokemon from the new game?
Oh yeah, Grievard.
Grievard. Yeah. I really like the design of this dog. You do phenomenal monster designs, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I gave him some teeth. He doesn't actually have teeth like that.
Yeah. and you show his like eye right here, and like the wicks, candle wicks, I forget what their name, lit wicks, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And I see, based off what I showed earlier with the tavern, there's also how you do the background work here. You do really good backgrounds, by the way, too. I've been liking the way how your backgrounds have evolved over the years.
Thank you. And yeah, they really have taken a while, but I'd like to think that they're evolving because I'm really trying to get better at them. It's so easy to draw like a character on a blank background, but every once in a while I try to do a layout because I'm not that strong in that area.
Yeah, I was actually discussing this with one of my previous guests, Fang Dangler. The idea of just whenever you put characters in a space or a setting, it really adds a lot to the scene. And
Right.
even earlier today, I was just talking with Fang about it's not just characters in space, but it's also character poses and like expression that really add to like, you know, the design of the character. Because like, yeah, you can have a character in a blank space, right? But it's a lot of like the character's own gesture that helps.
Totally, yeah, body language is like a big part of it too.
Like right here, I'm showing off another piece, the first Mate Nate that you've drawn of like this pirate dude with a dagger in like this like cactar pose from Final Fantasy. I don't know
haven't
what
been able to do that like I really like the way I drew that dagger. I haven't been able to draw them like that in a while.
Oh, yeah.
I need to reference that.
with the shine. Oh, I do that all the time too. I just like look at my old art and I'm like, okay, what did I do here? How did I do this?
Yeah.
Especially with the comic.
Oh my god, I bet.
Yeah.
And that helps you maintain, you know, some consistency in style and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm looking at your Roy right now, and it's just like this is just such a good pose. Like, because when I had Fang on, we were leaning on criticizing people that put characters in blank backgrounds, and I'm like, and I start to like rethink about that as time went on. And I'm like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. The bad thing is having a character in a blank background, but like doing nothing. They're just a design. They're just an outfit.
No foreshortening. No, yeah.
It's not even about foreshortening, but it's just like you don't get a feel for the character outside of just like what they look like. So it's very tough to like engage with the character. Like like you look at the piece, you're like, oh, cool, and then you move on to your next piece. But like you look at this Roy right here that I'm showing on screen, and Roy's like running towards the camera or towards the viewer with the stompa. That's besides the point. The stomp's not important right here. The text, it's fun to have, but it's just a very interesting pose and dynamic. And even though he's in a white background, it's just like you get a lot of like character from this piece.
Yeah, I think if you go the blank background route, just like have a fun silhouette. That's really it.
Yeah, have a fun silhouette, have a fun gesture, have the characters. Here, you drew fucking Fry from Splatoon over here in the fucking Majin Buu pants.
Yeah, I put cheese on her head.
You put cheese on her head with fucking... And then Pennywise is just standing next to her because he has a big fucking forehead too. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. No.
I need to shitpost more. I need to draw more dumb stuff.
Yeah, like because like, again... Characters in a blank background, right? But them juxtaposed next to each other adds a lot to the whole scene. This is what makes it like, you know, entertaining to look at and engaging to look at. Like that's something that I think artists in general need to like really think about. What are your characters doing? Right. And it always helps when you have like multiple characters in a image.
I should have put more graffiti behind them. I think that's the only thing. Now I'm looking at it. I should have put like "Stay Fresh" behind them. I think that would have been better.
I think "Stay Fresh" would have gotten lost. I think this is good the way it is.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this princess bitch right here, the pose.
Yeah, that halberd immediately got my attention. I was like, she has like an actual medieval weapon, and to be fair, all the Koopas do in this movie. They have some really cool weapons in this movie.
Yeah, I'm excited. We can talk about the Mario movie a little bit. So, what are your opinions? What are your thoughts on the Mario movie? Because I have my own, but I want to like let you get yours out first.
Oh, sure. Well, to begin with, it's gorgeous. It is I'm so excited for this movie on looks alone. Like, if it didn't have any substance, I'd still be like, well, this is still a really fucking pretty movie.
The music is fucking really good.
That
based on
too.
what I've seen
You're
in the
right.
trailer or heard in the trailers.
Yeah, from what we know from trailers.
What are your thoughts on them making a game based off this movie? Like, we're going back to the days of, like, remember movie games?
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna get the Mario movie game. Imagine.
Has that been announced yet or anything?
No, not yet. I know we're getting.
But you know it's gonna happen.
I know we're definitely getting Mario Kart tracks. Based off the movie.
Sure. Yeah.
I know
Which is
that's
awesome
happening.
that they're adding Rainbow Road to the movie.
Yeah.
I don't want them to cram too much stuff into it so that it's just like reference, but
for me,
still pull it off.
I'm more excited for potential sequels.
Oh yeah.
Because I want a Super Mario Sunshine movie. That's what I want.
Oh dude, that would be so cool.
Because Sunshine already has cutscenes. It's like the most cutscene oriented like Mario game outside of maybe Odyssey.
Right.
And outside of the Paper Mario games, because those are like RPGs.
Right.
But I think Super Mario Sunshine the movie could be fucking phenomenal. And that's
I agree.
And you know this movie's gonna print money, so they're gonna do more.
Oh, true. Yeah, when it does sell like crazy, yeah, they better make another one. You're right. I mean, another good one would be Luigi's Mansion if they don't put too much time into it in this movie, because you know how he's getting chased by the dry bones.
Yeah, Charlie Day Luigi's Mansion.
And I want it to be like scary. I don't want it to be like so scary that like kids can't watch it, but I want it to be scary.
Oh, dude, Luigi's Mansion fucking scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Right?
That game, like the baby boss fight, that one was like fucking traumatic.
Yeah, and the way that they cast shadows of the ghosts, but you couldn't see them, but you could see their shadow on the wall, that was huge. That was so scary.
Yeah. I think they learned that from Fatal Frame, actually.
Oh, really?
At the time, because Fatal Frame has those like subtle jump scares that you know something is coming because you see like elements around the room.
Right.
And like you have the subtle, like, you know, you look at one thing in a particular way and then like you might have ignored it at first, but then you see it full blast and then you start to get anxiety and panic. And that was Luigi's Mansion. And I don't like the sequel games like Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3 because they don't capture that same like anxiety.
Right? Yeah, that's my issue with them. I don't have any problem with them other than they didn't stay as scary as... And, you know, we were kids when we played the first one, but I still think the first one's, like, the scariest one.
I still fucking get on edge when I play Luigi's Mansion 1.
Yeah.
The game is still something else. But...
What do you think about the casting?
I couldn't care less. I mean, Bowser, I think getting... Jack Black was a good call because Jack Black just loves voice acting. So
right, yeah, I'm biased.
He's a very good.
I already really like him. So when he was cast as Bowser, I was like into it.
Welcome to Jablinski Games. Bowser says, "Yeah, we're gonna play." Is he still doing his YouTube channel with his kids?
Oh, I'm assuming that he does. Because I used to watch those. I know what you're talking about.
I used to watch them, and then I, like, fell off for a little bit. And then I just never got back onto it. But, like, you know, hey, Jables! And when he was, like... No, it's because he was getting busy with, Jumanji.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
So, like, he's been, like... He was uploading less game content and more just, like, you know, life content. Which was not a bad thing. You know, I love Jack Black. He's, like, the most fun, like, you know, party dad.
Yeah, totally.
And he's, like, super wholesome. But like it's just like, you know, Jablinski Games. There
was this one cut immediately after the trailer dropped, the first trailer for the Mario movie. There was this cut that I loved where it's from the scene where he says, "Open the gates," and then it's a clip of that, and it's just Bowser going, "Gay,
gay." Or when you take Tenacious D clips, like audio clips, and like replace it with Bowser. Fuck you! That's my favorite one.
That's what made me want to do like an animatic joke.
Oh, dude, fucking okay.
Because of the trombone skit from Rise of the Phoenix, I think, where he's just like, "What's behind your back? That's a trombone."
Oh, that'll be fucking hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna say, like, because I do like your stuff and I do like the content that you put up. If you can just find the time to, like, make a quick and loose animatic, because you've done animatic content before for different YouTube channels, right?
Right, yeah.
Like, you had one where you did Miyamoto and I forget who else.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I got to do a quick little skit in a Relax-A-Lax video, which was so cool because I never really gave it much thought, but, like, you know, there are these, like, people that you just like to watch on YouTube. I like to watch JonTron for a while. I was watching Relax-A-Lax, and I was just like, you know, this is just some of my favorite people on YouTube to watch. And then one day he posted something, and I commented on it, and he actually replied to me, and we were emailing each other, and it was just so surreal because it's like you never really think somebody that you watch all the time on YouTube is actually going to be somebody that you like communication with.
Yeah, that's me trying to fucking get Super Eye Patch Wolf's, like, attention.
Yeah,
I made that whole skit.
Dude.
I did that skit. I specifically joined his Patreon to be like, let me post this on the fucking fan art section. And then he replied to it, and he was like, that's weird. This is my voice, but I don't remember, like, you know, saying any of this. And, like, he was a good sport about it.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice when people are good sports.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, like, I do it out of love. I love his content, so that's why, like, you know, I put on the whole impression.
And that's the vibe that I got. Because for you to, like, stick to the accent and actually say things that he would say, only a fan would know that. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. And
that's funny.
No, but like, I had to, like, you know, give him just a little bit of shit for, like, you know, being, like, this big platform guy trying to, like, you know, recruit artists on, like, a social media platform.
Right.
And I'm like, you're gonna get through thousands of fucking people out there. And he actually got into contact with one of my friends too, actually, which was really cool. Crispy Boat. Shout out to Crispy Boat on Newgrounds. CRISSPY or PPY Boat. Just search Crispy on Newgrounds and you'll find Crispy Boat's content all around the place. I'm just gonna, like, quickly type it up just to, like, not talk out my ass.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool though that he talked about to you.
And specifically, iPatch Wolf got in contact with Crispy, not for the particular project that he was going for, but for future things that iPatch Wolf would do in the future. So yeah,
love that style, by the way. That's great.
Oh yeah, no, they do this, like, Blender. I think they work on Blender. I'm not too sure, but, like, this GIF, like, you know, claymation style, like, freeze.
Yeah, it's like boiling.
Yeah, but
cool.
it's really cool stuff. I love Crispy Boat stuff. I'm trying to remember when was the first time I first discovered Crispy Boat, because it was a while ago. They're also on my Discord, so shout out if Crispy's listening in on this conversation. I'm trying to really find, like, the first Crispy Boat thing that I saw. It was a while ago. And this is when I first followed them. Oh, they used to do, like, illustrations too. So this is, like, okay, a little bit after. I think I saw this first. This Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, that's so dope. Yeah, getting the ghosts.
Yeah, and I saw that and I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow this person. They have this, like, really unique aesthetic and style, and they've been pushing it consistently. And, like, props to people that can do that. You know, stick to a style and, like, refine it.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to try out some Blender at some point.
I think
I would stick to, like, a more low poly style because I don't know.
I say that, but I mean, I've done 3D work in the past. Architecture.
I never have, so I would be a baby.
It's definitely a learning curve, is what I'll say.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, also, like, very, very hyper quick shout out to Crispy Boat right here, and also Stratomeyer, because here is Dead Estate, a game that Strad's been working on. It's a isometric, like, twin stick shooter type, like, roguelike game. Very good. It's on. Is it on Steam? Yeah, it's on Steam.
I would say so. Yeah. I've seen that witch vendor a lot.
Yeah. Dead Estate's, like, really, let me see, like, something that's safe for YouTube. Here we go. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah. Highly recommend Dead Estate, Stratemeyer's art. Oh fuck, I disappeared. I'm back. And looking into that content. I did have like a thing that I wanted to get into, and I like with you today. Just to introduce the concept to like the people that are listening. People post a lot of tier lists. You've seen tier lists, right, Alec?
Oh yeah, I've seen plenty of tier lists.
Where people are just like always doing like, hey, let me just like rank these things based off of S to F tier, right? And I'm like, let's move past tier lists for a little bit and move to like actual tournament brackets. How do these things line up with each other?
Real competition.
And this is why I put on the classical music for tonight's show, because we're having a high class discussion. I didn't know how to transition into this like in a natural way for the conversation because we were not leaning towards it. But
I know, right?
yeah, but what Alec and I have been discussing, or what I've been pitching to Alec, because this was just me like saying like, hey, let's have like, you know how Pornhub does year in reviews, and
which is crazy.
Right?
Do that.
That they even like reveal that type of information that people are doing, and you get the funniest fucking results on there. To me, it's funny content.
It's really funny.
I was looking into the whole like thing, and I was just laughing throughout. And we can get into that like later. I just need to like move your character to be on my side right now. You don't see it because like I'm operating everything on OBS, but yeah.
Gotcha.
So we are going to be having a tier list right now on Pornhub categories from 2022's year in review. And I have the bracket set up right here. Alec is also able to see it because I'm streaming it to him. And we have, how many categories are in here? 30? Do we have 32 categories?
That's a lot.
Yeah. So we're going to try, because like it's, I mean, we can go on for as long as possible. The show can like take as long as it needs.
I was going to say that flew by if we were on a time limit.
Yeah, no. It has to be more than an hour, but I mean, we're the last show on the day, so it could take as long as it needs to.
That's cool.
As long as my computer can handle recording.
Oh yeah, how much memory do you have?
Yeah, usually it's like 4 gigabytes per session. For a 2-hour session, and I have like a bunch of memory, so it's not even an issue. But for people listening in right now, we're going to be doing like the way how it works. The rules are it's single elimination. We go through the bracket from different porn categories, and Alec and I have to agree. So it's going to be a debate for some
we have
things.
To agree.
Yeah, so it's just like, there are some things that I've been looking into here, and I'm like, oh, we're going to have some debates going on. I can be swayed one way or another for some things. For other things, I'm like, no, it has to be like, once we agree, then we move forward, right?
Right.
So to start off the tournament, and if you guys are not, again, this is live right now, so people cannot see what we're seeing right now, but it's going to go up on YouTube, and on YouTube, people are going to see what I'm looking at on screen at the moment. And
they're going to be like, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. So I highly recommend rewatching the show on YouTube, because I'm also like testing out a new thing where I'm just displaying what I'm seeing on screen for people, just to like give people a context on images that we're talking about. So the YouTube show is going to be, the podcast rather, that's going to go up after, is going to have bonus content.
Yeah, I've been watching them all so far. They're great.
Yeah, but now it's just like you can actually watch them instead of just like leave them on in the background. You can tune back in whenever you want to see things.
Right.
So to start off on this 32-man porn category tournament, I deleted everything in the categories that was related to race, because we're not having that discussion.
Yeah, I mean, we would have been pro every race, but then things would get weird.
But it's just like the idea of like, you know, if it ever got to the point in the conversation where it's just like, which race between this race, and then we have to debate that with each other. That's kind of not how I'm not looking to get canceled this
That would
year.
get cringe quickly.
Yeah, it will get very fucking cringe very fast. But this is all like, generalistic categories. And we're going to be starting off round 1 with point of view versus small tits. And I'm going to let you start off with this one. I'll start off with the next one. Yeah. How do you feel? I'll tell you how I feel.
No disrespect to small tits, but kind of a big booba guy. So I'm biased on this one. I think I would lean more POV.
Okay, POV porn. All right.
But so I don't know if you've ever watched this show. It's called Maniac on Netflix.
Maniac on Netflix. All right. No, I haven't seen it.
It's got Emma Stone and Jonah Hill as the lead characters.
Okay, I'm very curious to see how this like leads into this fucking debate. Go on.
I whenever porn is the topic, I bring this up all the time because there's a hilarious scene in the show. I couldn't tell you what episode, but there's this scientist who gets caught in his living room watching VR porn.
Yeah.
And they show him in the world, and he's got this polygonal, like big, like white hair. Like,
yeah.
And he's got this like PlayStation chick on his lap, and he's in like this like I don't know what you would call it, but like he's in like a hot tub and everything. And then they cut to him in real life, and he's got the goggles on, he's got controllers in his hands, and he's got this thing on his dick.
Oh, the fucking suction like.
Yeah,
extension,
but he's got like a toy on him, and he like that. This is like the legendary like POV VR that we need in our lives. That isn't here yet, but it will be one day.
No, so this is what. Okay,
this is where I'm coming from.
This is where I'm thinking like VR is going to go, where it's just like you can have long distance relationships in VR, where like but like they're gonna be like attachments. This is what I'm gonna think the future of like sex toys are gonna be, where it's just like you can hook up this like thing to like a guy's dick, right? And like it mimics like your girl's like vagina or whatever, anal or whatever. It doesn't have to be like male female. It could be male for anybody.
I forget the name of it, but there are like gyro controls that kind of exist on like a very low level right now.
So just for this example, we're gonna use male female as like to paint the picture. Like a chick could be having like a vibrator that's like hooked onto like the guy's like dick, and the guy can have like a fleshlight, and like as the chick is using the vibrator, it's like enacting his like fleshlight or whatever. This is a fucking rancid conversation, by the way, but
oh yeah, we're going there.
Yeah, I don't care, and.
It's after hours.
Yeah, it's after hours. It's like almost well, it's not past midnight.
I think Adult Swim comes on at 11. It doesn't come on at 10:30.
Yeah. No, I think they put family whatever. Anyways. So if you have a long distance relationship, you're like, and you want to get intimate, and like, the fucking sexting is not doing it for you guys anymore. VR is the future. And like these peripherals are gonna be like what people are gonna use, and there's gonna be like horrific accidents that are gonna happen because of these things.
So this wasn't a fair matchup, but what would you go with?
Okay, so like you see, as a titty connoisseur, I like all sizes, and like it depends on like the whatever the mood is, but I have to give this to POV. So I think we both agree on POV, just because like we didn't even discuss about POV stuff. We were just talking about VR. I need to start.
I think I maybe it just kind of defaults to VR for me because I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not thinking POV in any other way. I don't even have a VR headset because I don't know if I should get one now or wait until a new one comes out. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I mean, I don't plan on using VR porn or VR headsets.
Not to veer off topic, but ever since I played Super Hot, I don't know if you've ever played that. It's like slow-mo.
I played Super Hot on like not on DS, on Steam, but I haven't played it on like VR or anything like that. I haven't tried it.
it might not be a revolutionary game anymore, but that's like the coolest experience I've ever had in VR.
You know what? I don't doubt that.
But
we're going.
I digress.
We're going in POV porn. Pretend you're the guy or the chick, because there's also female POV too.
Oh, true. Yeah,
that also exists. So self-insert yourself as like whatever like the character, not the character, the fucking POV shot is. I can get it. I'm not necessarily like, you know, the biggest fan, but I can see like the value of it over like a niche thing. Like, you know, a lot of people could be into POV, right? But small tits is like maybe like a one and done sort of thing. Next topic.
You have to be like super base to be into small tits, and that's I'm not that cool.
This one was very weird looking at the, and these are all randomized, by the way. I didn't set so POV wins first round. Second round, or second bracket, teacher versus anal. When I saw this one, I was like, wait, who's searching teacher porn? And I'm like, we'll go into it when we like look at the actual stats.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this. I guess that's like a fantasy.
Yeah, that's like a pure fantasy thing, and I'm like,
well, that's totally a thing. Like, you know, every time I ever had an attractive substitute teacher, like the classroom loses its mind.
Oh yeah, and they're like, oh shit, we got something new to fucking look at today.
And they're usually so disrespectful about it.
So I'm gonna start off with this one. I'll say anal trumps teacher any day of the week.
I think just stats alone, it's a superior category.
On stats, but we're like going off of like our own personal preferences right now.
Right, that too.
So I'm like, I'm not too into the teacher role play element, because like that's kind of weird. That's my debate against teacher at the moment.
I can't even play devil's advocate on this one. I think we agree.
Yeah. Okay. We're going anal wins versus teacher. I'm sorry, teachers everywhere. You guys are
there's a lot of categories.
You can have anal teachers, you know.
Oh yeah.
So anal fucking like covers that one. It sweeps. All right.
The anal sweep.
The anal sweep for this bracket. Okay.
That's boosted.
Next up is toy/solo videos versus massage. You start this one off.
Okay. So
I know which one I'm going.
When like they have them like on a massage table, and it's like it always devolves.
Yeah. It's that's how massage stuff goes. Toy solo is pretty much, for anyone listening in on this degenerate combo, it's toy solo is pretty much when the person in the video is just by themselves and they're using a toy.
Yeah, it's pretty run of the mill standard. I would lean massage.
Okay, we're in agreement here, because I also lean towards massage. I think massage is just a bit more sensual, a bit more like, you know, I'm thinking about it as like something that I would do, right? It's just like I would rather massage somebody than just watch them play with the toy on their own. That's kind of
toy solo is just like a vlog on YouTube. It's just like, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Make sure to like, subscribe. It's just the standard.
Check out my toy review.
Right.
You know what? Yeah, the winner here, I think. Yeah, we're in agreement. Massage goes in there. I'm not gonna try and spend forever on these. All right.
Yeah, we can move through them. It's just funny because I only ever see this website in like the context of Smash Ultimate. Like I never see it.
Right, you do challenge for like, you know. Yeah, I also run it for my tournaments too on my like, you know, stuff.
Oh, true, yeah.
But
fingering's boring.
Yeah. But
this is easy. You can't compete with MILF.
You can't compete with MILF. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm in agreement here too. I'm like, you know, like yeah, fingering's nice on all ladies.
I'm just hitting next dudes on this one.
But like, you know what, I have to go MILF.
That next one is so funny.
Oh, the next one?
Yeah, I'm glad it says 18 plus.
I was laughing when I was fucking reading this one. Okay.
I bet.
So and when I was like looking through like over here for like the reasoning why things go. So next one for anybody listening is roommate versus babysitter in parentheses 18 plus. And this is a fucking debate, you know?
Make no mistake. I could see this one being a debate for sure.
Yeah.
Because like,
so you start off this one because I was supposed to start off the last one.
oh yeah, sorry, I stole that from you.
No, you're all good. We're in agreement. So.
Oh man, I vividly remember. I don't even know if I should say this.
No. We're not doing personal fucking stories for this one. We're not relating.
Yeah,
we're just going off
relating.
Yeah,
I would just say.
I was gonna say
roommate has a lot of potential. Yeah.
Roommate has a lot of potential in the fantasy versus 18 plus babysitter. So here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna just say for this one right now, because I've seen one 18 plus babysitter one that was fucking wild, and like this is what sold me over the roommate fantasy. Because it's unfair because I'm putting my bias towards like a porn star in particular.
Well, I did that. Oh, well, not that, but go on.
Yeah, but have you ever heard of Dylan Vox slash Skylar Vox?
Name doesn't ring a bell. Not for me.
I would look it up right now and show people. Okay, Google, please don't fucking betray me. I'm on YouTube.
No. No.
Okay.
I believe you.
But she wore a Chi-Chi shirt from Dragon Ball Z. Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that would be a done deal.
And then I was like, yeah, okay, fuck it. This chick has won my like soul forever.
No, yeah, that's all you gotta do.
And to me, that's what puts me... Okay, so, and here, let me run the fantasy of roommate versus babysitter in terms of porn settings, right?
Right.
The roommate fantasy is like, oh, hey, my roommate, she or he needs to pay rent, and like, you know, they need to pay off with their body, right? That's usually how it always goes, or it's just like, you know, my roommate's boyfriend slash girlfriend like broke up with them and they need comfort and support. That's how the fantasy goes for like the roommate things. The babysitter one is kind of funny. Babysitter 18 plus. Again, because the way how this one goes is like you're dating a babysitter, and like, you know, the idea is like the kid is in some fucking room somewhere else.
Yeah, it's always like
asleep, and then you're trying to like, you know, be quiet and like
behind somebody's back.
Yeah, the fantasy with the babysitter 18 plus is like you're in someone else's home.
Right.
That's not your home, so it's like, you know, and you're like, you know, having sex in someone else's house.
I'll bend. Yep, I'll go with you on this one.
So I'm going for the babysitter one because I feel like that fantasy is just like it has the thrill element to it. Right. Versus the roommate one where it's just like you can see like a bunch of like sad dudes being like, oh man, my roommate's a chick and I kind of like her and like I want
and I kind of like her
and like, you know, I moved in with her in the hopes that like maybe we could get together or something, and it didn't work out that way. Now she's bringing a dude over all the time, and man, wouldn't it be cool if I had that chick? Oh,
can I be roommates with your mom?
Oh, Jim, I need to be roommates with you. Yeah. So clear winner for me is babysitter, because the roommate fantasy is like it kind of hits too close to home for some people. Babysitter 18 plus because like it could be fucked up any other way.
But that is also why it's the superior fantasy, because the roommate thing is maybe a little more too real.
Yeah.
But I'm a little torn on this next one.
This next one, I'm fucked.
I can't. So my personal immediate feelings are I cannot sentence hentai to die so early in this bracket.
Oh, but the fucking sloppy time. Okay, the category, what we're up to right now for anybody listening in is blowjob versus hentai. And
we still need to help people who are listening.
Yeah. And for people that are listening, the debate currently right now is blowjob versus hentai, and oh boy, this is fucking two kings.
Yeah, right.
Of the genres fighting.
Well, so what kicked this off, by the way, is when we looked at that map of the country, and what the top results were in every state.
Oh, I saw New Jersey. New Jersey was femdom. Was the number one.
I had a hard time with that one, but I saw a hentai in at least like 3 different states.
Yeah, we'll go into it when we actually look at the actual results.
Right.
But for now, we're gonna be like, so you're the one that starts this one off.
Okay. Like I said, I have a really hard time making hentai a loser immediately in the first bracket. But there's just the thing is, hentai isn't just hentai. It's like it's every single one of these categories, but it's hentai. So
exactly.
It's got a lot going for it. So I think in that context, I'm gonna go with hentai.
All right. So I also have to pick hentai over blowjob right here, because like hentai is not just like, you know, the animated stuff. It's also like literally every illustration that people put in, and
yeah, it's hard work and dedication.
Yeah, and like, you know, fucking you got teams of people working hours of their lives to make stuff that only fucking degenerates will see, and like, you know, they can't tell mom and dad that they were working on this thing.
And like, I hope anybody who, you know, if anybody's still listening after this, really can relate. Like, watching any bit of animated content is kind of ruined for me if it's not good.
Yeah.
Like, how weird is that? Where all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm like turned off because I don't like the drawings that much. They didn't do a good job.
Yeah.
With these designs.
Yo, this animation looks whack, bro. I mean, I've watched some hentai. I've watched some hentai, Kyuketsuki episode 2 in specific. I don't find it attractive at all. But like, the animation there is just genuinely like super expressive. Like, I don't know if you've seen Konosuba, but it feels like some of like the main directors from Konosuba worked on that thing. And Konosuba has like really funny, like limited, like simple designs and animation at times, and that's what that like Kyuketsuki, like anal vampires, I think what the translation is.
That's something I would want to know more about, like mainstream animators that make stuff like that as well. But like, not to say that it doesn't happen, but just to like know more about like, you know, like really successful artists on their own right also doing this, like aside.
you see that happen more in Japan than over here.
Sure.
Because like over here is just like, there's like the negative stigma, but like nobody in the industry really cares. It's only people that are outside the industry that are like, oh, Timmy's watching the show made by this porn monger.
Right.
And I'm like, nah. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one.
Cross streams.
Yeah.
I want to throw these two out the window.
So, okay, the bracket right now is fisting versus PMV, porn music videos. And
yeah, I want to throw these out the window.
No, you gotta pick one. Well, and I'm the one that starts off. If I had to pick between the two of these, I would put porn music video over fisting.
I would go with the music video. Yeah.
Yeah, because at the very least you're editing things together.
That's true.
There's some artistry involved in there. I don't know what the artistry of like shoving someone's like fist up someone's ass.
You know how everybody loved that Suicide Squad trailer that was like set to the music, like even though the movie was very, very bad, the trailer was awesome and it was timed to the music and it was well edited and like you could that goes a long way. So yeah, we're in agreement.
Yeah, I'm turning up the classical music to really elevate the class of these discussions.
Yeah, we need as much class as we can get.
But so yeah, we're putting PMV over fisting. Like,
please.
To the guys that like fisting, I mean, like, you know, good for you. You're in the minority. So
you're the underdog.
I'm sorry. Enjoy. If we were doing a tier list, I would have put fisting and F for fisting. But next one is, I don't even know how to. I'm glad that you're gonna be the one that's starting this one because I don't even know how to get into this.
Yeah, so we're competing gangbang and step family.
Yeah.
Everybody, like, everybody was looking up step family, especially over the pandemic. That was probably
my!
a real issue.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, from what I actually did hear, like the step family stuff spiked for real
during the. That's fun. And like it hasn't like it's stuck. Right? The step family porn explosion has like gone off the fucking rails.
And now we have the amazing meme of step bro, I'm stuck, or
step bro, I'm stuck in the fucking
or what are you
washing
doing,
machine.
Step? What are you doing, step bro?
Yeah, what are you doing, step bro? Okay, so you're leaning towards step family for this one, I assume.
Yeah, it's also got really good meme potential. So yeah.
Okay. For the meme potential, gangbangs is just like okay. I'm going for the step family one here too, because the gangbang element is just like I don't know. It ain't for me, boss.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Literally.
There's too much happening, especially like fucking. What do they call it? Doing lines on a chick, where it's just like one guy goes in or like.
Yeah, that's a whole nother direction.
Yeah.
That's probably a subcategory.
Yeah, no, I'm just like that's too much for me. The step family fantasy. I mean, like I don't have step siblings, so like I have no shoe in this game, or like like I'm a complete outsider in this, and I'm like, whatever, and like you just know they're not related, right? It's the same thing with the roommate, like any of these fantasy ones, right?
Right.
Where you just understand that it's not real.
Forbidden. Well, so real quick, one question I have, like, do you have any concerns about having to edit this for YouTube at all, or are you just going to upload it and see if it gets taken down?
I'm just going to upload it straight. I don't care. If YouTube takes it down, YouTube takes it down. I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah, well, you'll be able to ride it out as long as like it goes under the radar.
Yeah. But
yeah, we've got a winner for this one.
We're going step family on this one. Meme potential kind of stole this one.
For sure, yeah. Everybody knows what are you doing, step bro.
What are you doing, step bro? Yeah. Oh, this one. This one might be a debate. So
is it your turn?
The next bracket, I think I start this one. Yeah. The next bracket is big tits versus hardcore as a porn category battle. So, I mean, if we got rid of small tits, if we got rid of small tits right here, I have to go for hardcore. I have to like.
No, I need the champion big tits.
This is because it's difficult for me too. Is the revenge thing? No. Okay. So, again, tit connoisseur, small, big for me. I just like it's like coffee, right? You know what type of coffee you want to drink in the day. Do you want to go dark? Do you want to go like more like cream oriented? And like that's how like I treat the like tit conversation, right? It's just like what I
want to wear a t-shirt that just says cream oriented.
Cream oriented. But big tits versus hardcore. I like.
Well, this is also another one of those like umbrella categories that I'll bend for, because it can just include it can just include like literally anything.
What you need to do for me right here? You need to make a case for big tits versus hardcore. Good, like you need to sell me on big tits over hardcore.
Oh boy.
And if you're willing to bend towards hardcore, then sure, I'll try and sell hardcore to you. But first, try and sell me on big tits if you can do that. I can go through your art right now, and I can be like, I understand, I can. I
don't make any hardcore drawings.
Yeah, I know you don't make any hardcore drawings. I don't either. I draw very tender like stuff whenever I do like not safe work, but I'm going through like the censored fucking big boober right here, and I'm like, yeah.
Well, then that's my case. You see it right there.
Yeah.
That's the case. I see the divine in it.
Okay. Here, I'll play devil's advocate against hardcore, because hardcore can lead into like actual abuse within the industry. So
Well, yeah,
so
no bueno.
like, you know, I like being the fiery, energetic person, so that's why I normally lean into it. But it's just like, you know, industry standards. I'm gonna say, big tits has to win. And it could be gender neutral. I mean, there could be guys with like fat like pecs, so chicks can have something there too. I mean,
You ever seen that
chicks
image of the chick looking at the dude with the huge chest?
with the fucking like pecs? Yeah,
yeah, I love that.
the meme. Yeah. All right. The next one. Oh my god.
We don't even really need the debate.
Yeah, this one is, to me, is easy, but it's just like the fact that they got into each other, right?
Oh,
So-
and then if it wins, it has the.
Yeah. No, for people listening, okay. Orgy versus goth, and I think you're the one that has to start this one. I think we're in agreement here.
We're in agreement on goth. We don't even talk about it.
Yeah, goth goes in. We're not gonna talk about orgies.
Too cool.
The aesthetic for goth is just.
We should also blitz the rest of the first bracket.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay. Next bracket, outdoor versus cream pie.
I mean,
Okay. Wait. I like outdoor though.
Well, So the I could see that being like the thrill. What if somebody sees us?
Cream pie, the thrill. Like, oh, what if she gets? I can't even cream pie anybody anymore. So like, this is where my bias goes.
Oh,
you
no.
know.
Right.
If there were a facial category, I would pick against facial because I can't do it.
Yeah,
So,
outdoor is more creative. Let's go outdoor.
Yeah. And like outdoor can also be like the bang bus people, like, you know, because they're technically outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one. This one is an easy one for me. Furry versus cosplay. You start off. Which one?
I guess this is an interesting matchup because these could kind of they're not synonymous, but they could be similar. I like the potential for more like characters in cosplay than I would with furry, so I would lean cosplay.
Okay, yeah, I would also agree that cosplay is just, and like the way how we separate it too, like furry cosplay counts on the furry end of the spectrum. So
Yeah.
there could be like live furry people. It's just like, I don't know, dude. I can't get attracted to people wearing the fursuits, but like, you know,
I'm thinking of the mascots. Yeah, like it's just not for me.
that's just like big stuffed animals kind of having sex.
Hot boxes.
Yeah, so cosplay has to win over furry. I'm sorry, furries, but this
No
is just
offense.
the objective truth. I just said that to like rile people up. Next one, I think this is an easy one for both of us. Amateur versus glory hole. There could be a debate. I don't know how you lean on this. You're the one that starts this one off.
Yeah, I guess it. No, I don't really give a shit about glory holes.
Okay.
Was that your pick?
No, my pick was amateur.
Right. Okay. So then I guess it was easy.
Yeah,
Let's go amateur.
we're in agreement. Because I didn't know how you felt about glory holes. That's why I was like, you know, is
Yeah.
this
No.
a debate?
It could have been different. I could have been super into them, but yeah, I don't really.
Yeah. No, I personally think glory holes are gross as a concept. And
Right.
amateur is relatable. So,
The words.
oh, this next one.
The words "big ass" next to each other is just funny. And versus
Okay.
doggy style.
The next one is big ass versus doggy style. Oh, this is killing me.
Have you ever seen the the Alice in Wonderland remake? It was like the Tim Burton one.
Yes, I've seen the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland once. I don't remember too much of that movie, but continue.
So you probably don't remember this either, but there's this really crazy scene where one of the characters pins Alice, not pins, but put like arm in arm around Alice against the wall, and she had drank the potion that makes her tall.
Yeah.
He's got his hands around her against the wall,
Yeah.
and in this context, nobody knows that she's Alice. Her name is and he goes, I like you. I like largeness.
So you're going. Okay,
Ever since I saw that scene, I was like, "That's me."
I like largeness.
So I'm gonna go big ass.
This is a very tough one for me too because, like, I like both of these.
Well, they're like compatible.
Yeah, they are compatible. They're just like, Ooh, okay. No, okay. Here's my argument. Sometimes an ass can be too fat.
Okay.
And
Well,
like,
I don't like BBLs.
okay.
Those are the fake ass injections.
Oh, the bimbo.
So that's where I agree with. I guess that is, yeah, that would be that. Yeah, that's where I agree with you there.
Okay. Do we want to add a stipulation here, like for big ass to be like natural big ass
You sure?
versus okay.
Since we don't have that.
Maybe. Oh, this is tough. I'm actually struggling picking one over here. Fuck.
Gotta make a decision.
I mean, if we were on the gay side of the spectrum, like, because this, I did peep in.
Oh, then it's more inclusive.
Yeah, then, I mean, no, both of these are inclusive. You can do doggy and be gay, is a thing.
You can have a big ass and be gay.
Yeah. Like, there's the bubble butt aspect of, like, that's, like, the one of the, like, top search gay terms. And
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, Oh, this is fucking tough. Oh, for me, this is tough. You already laid out on, like, big ass. You're like, you did the Alice in Wonderland analogy, and, like, I like him big. And I'm like...
I just think it's so wild that that's in a kid's movie, and I think that scene is so funny.
There are a bunch of wild shit and kid stuff.
True.
Fuck. Okay, big ass. I have to go for big ass. I'm sorry, doggy style. I feel like we eliminated every single one of the positions. Actually,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, no. Anal is the only one that survived. Next one is clown versus BBW.
Clown crept up on me over time. That was not a thing that I ever considered, but that one crept up on me.
I mean, I like the makeup element of clown stuff.
Right. And I mean, I feel like a broken.
Oh, you're the one that starts this one off. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I've already made my case. So I would go BBW, but I think clown has a chance. What do you think?
Oh, you can have BBW clowns.
True. Yeah, if we want to go that route.
But if we're like considering them like separate terms,
Do they have to go to clown college?
Fucking clown college. No, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck clowns. BBW goes.
Okay.
I'm just like putting my foot down. I think
clown's pretty niche. It's really niche.
It's not even just I mean, it got a huge I mean, this is why it came up on the terms on fucking Pornhub because like it got the big boom lately.
Facebook even recommended me a page, and it was called like Clown Girl Honk Heaven.
Yeah, and I'm like I get the joke. I think some people are just in it for like the joke element. I remember when we went to college, like the year that I graduated, the fine arts department were just obsessed with clowns for some reason.
Really?
Year. Yeah.
That's funny.
And then I was like, ooh, this is just the aesthetic that everybody's going for, and I'm like, you know what?
It definitely gained steam over like the recent years, but probably a lot of like I don't want to call it fan art, but
no, okay, because the aesthetic can be very good.
Yeah.
Too. Like the clown aesthetic, like you can have clown goths. It kind of feels like an oxymoron, but you can do that. Mimes, mimes are pretty much like silent clowns. So like
right. But yeah, like a character that's like a clown but looks like the Crow.
Yeah,
would be cool.
And I'm like, I just don't want to give it to the clown fuckers. That's a BBW wins it. Next bracket is redhead versus handjob. And I have to start this one off. Okay, hold on. You can wear wigs.
True.
You don't need to be a natural redhead. You can dye your hair red. Does that count as redhead? Would you
I would say just person with red hair, so it could be wig, dyed, natural.
Okay, I would go for redhead then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah. It wasn't really gonna be that much of a debate. If
wasn't.
Yeah. But it's just like the idea of like I didn't want to like fetishize like natural redheads versus I do like the idea of wigs. I think wigs can be hot.
Yeah,
so
wigs are very common.
Yeah. All right. We're moving on to round 2 of the brackets. We
made it.
Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't get easier.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't.
So first bracket of round 2 is POV versus anal.
I think that's on me.
Yeah, that's on you to start. Yeah. Let me turn up this classical music while we wait.
I think POV starts to wane here in the second bracket. I don't think it has staying power.
Against anal, POV?
Yeah.
Okay. This goes into a preference of how you feel.
This is big preference, yeah.
How do you feel about POV anal versus anal?
See, that's the thing. So if it was POV anal, then yeah, I guess I would be pro that.
Okay, but like okay. But you get rid of all anal if you get rid of anal, is the thing.
Right.
So this is how we're working. These are the rules we're setting up right here.
Yeah, because some of these they house other categories.
Yeah. So if one goes, then the other has to go. I'm thinking I'm willing to sacrifice POV.
Okay.
Over anal.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We came to an agreement there. We shook our hands. And we
washed our hands and we shook our hands.
We washed our hands and we shook our hands. We have hand sanitizer around. Next one is massage versus MILF. I start this one. Yeah, I'm still gonna go for massage. Over
really?
I like the massage element more than I like the MILF element.
The massage fantasy is strong. Yeah.
It doesn't even need to be fantasy too. It's just like it's easily applicable.
Or there's that. Yeah.
Yeah. But then like okay, to play devil's advocate, there's like the MILF idea of like, you know, this divorced lady, super lonely, right? This is how I'm applying the MILF fantasy, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't even need to be divorced. She doesn't even need to have kids, right? Like,
no,
you know,
it doesn't have to be.
The way how MILF has evolved over time, it's just like lady that is like over the age of like, what would you say the limit?
I mean, it really could. I mean, unfortunately, we're getting older, so it could be our age.
Oh, okay. Getting towards like, you know, hitting menopause. All right, that's where we're gonna go for right now. So approaching menopausal age. There could be very attractive women in the MILF bracket, and like, you know, since they don't have like, again, like assuming that they're not actually mothers and they don't have children or they never married.
Yeah, it's usually just like if you're around that age, you get to say that. Yeah.
You could be like, you know, interested. You could treat like, you know, the fantasy of like this older woman that just has a bunch of money to spend on a younger dude. But then again, I'm hitting MILF age. So like at some point it doesn't become like an older lady, it just becomes like, hey, someone my age, which
someone
is like,
your age. Yeah.
And massages are just more personal. I'm gonna go massage.
We can go massage, yeah.
Okay, massage is what we agree on?
Yep.
Alright. Glad we can Again, if you really want to, like, throw hands about this, we can. Like, alright.
I'll fight for the ones I want to fight for.
Yeah. Babysitter 18 plus versus hentai. I think this is an easy win.
I'm still going hentai.
Yeah, hentai is still going. I'm sorry, Skylar Box. You're just you can't.
Skylar?
You cannot compete.
No, yeah, I forgot what you had said about the porn star you were actually talking about.
Yeah,
I
the one that
immediately thought of Skylar. Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. No, that would have been in the milk section.
Yeah, that would have been.
No. Yo, I'm sorry, yo, Walter White, yo. Nah. Hentai has to win over that. I'm sorry. Babysitters United, you can't defeat hentai.
Yeah.
Porn music video versus Step Family, I think this is an easy one.
Well, I was already ready to like toss PMB.
Yeah. So same here. The Step Family wins by just like,
kind
sometimes,
of just default.
Yeah, just kind of default right there. Okay. This is the fucking the next bracket, big tits versus goth.
I could probably just loophole this and redeem like goth GF most likely already has big tits, so
No. We established this earlier. If one stays, the other goes forever.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
in terms of this bracket, right?
Damn.
So if goth wins, you're not getting the big titted goth girl. You're getting like
goth girls are still hot regardless.
Yeah, I'm willing to go goth over big tits.
I'm sticking with goth.
All right, I'm glad we're in agreement here. Sayonara, big tits, hard fought. You defeated hardcore, but you could not defeat goth. And goth can go into hardcore sometimes too.
There are just some contenders that don't win.
Oh, the next one, outdoor versus cosplay.
Well, yeah. Do you start?
Yeah, I start this one. I'm going for cosplay.
I was gonna say outdoor is cool and all, but I think we're gonna keep agreeing on hentai and cosplay.
Hentai and cosplay is just gonna fucking keep going. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Cosplay, you win. Outdoor, you are eliminated from the tournament. Better luck next time. Amateur versus big ass. You start this one. You take the lead.
I like you,
I like you,
largeness. I'm gonna stick with big ass.
Oh, man, I feel like I have no skin in the game here, amateur.
Yeah, I got too specific with you with my story. I've just never been able to let that scene go.
It's fucking funny. Now that I need to like look at it soon. Why is big ass the one that's fucking difficult for me to like, be like, you're making me very fucking tough because I've.
It's funny.
Fuck. Because if I go for amateur, big ass is just
when
gone.
I saw big booty on the map of the U.S., I was just like, somebody typed in. So many people typed in booty. I
love have you seen that one like TikTok of the kid in VR chat? Like, like, oh, why do you like? I'm not gonna get into it, but it's just like they're big booties is what he says in the back of it. And
You'll have to send it to me. I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Yeah, I'll send that to you like after the show. Fuck it, big ass. I guess I don't like amateur enough. Even though it's the more relatable one of the two.
Right.
Fuck. I have to go to big ass. Alright. BBW versus Redhead. Do I start this one? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
I'm willing to say BBW.
We're in agreement.
We're in agreement? Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Redheads. The wigs are not good enough.
I've also just never really picked a hair color personally.
Oh, dude. Okay. Let me be real for you right now. Since we're getting rid of this thing right here, if Pornhub had a category that was specifically hairstyles.
Oh, hairstyles.
If it was specifically hairstyles, I would never leave. Like, blunt bangs would take the win of this whole fucking tournament.
If it's not a thing, it will be someday. So just keep typing it in and hitting search.
Blunt bang, Hime cut. If that is like a category, that's where my life exists from now on in the future. Like, and like, you know, I'm. This is for everybody listening in. I hope this video gets fucking huge, in some way or form. I might just specifically cut this tournament out and upload it as a separate video.
Right. I think so. I think
and cut it up, like, you know, to cut out awkward silences and like just move on to the thing. But
supercut the tournament. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll supercut this tournament
and throw in that clip of Alice in Wonderland.
And I will throw in the Alice in Wonderland clip, but with the classical music playing right now in the background. But if for anybody listening in, I'm really hoping that people start making this a thing where like they put hairstyles as a category, and like that's a specific thing, and you get subcategories within hairstyles. Because I'll
make it happen.
Yeah, yes. Because I will say fuck all this. I don't give a shit about any of this. Over hairstyles, I'll take hairstyles any day of the week. All this shit is bullshit. If I can sort by hairstyle, I will sort by fucking hairstyle. and then everything else here can just die. I don't care. Moving on to round 3 of the bracket after my whole like hairstyle. Please make it happen. I'm asking people to actually make this a real thing. Anyways. Anal versus massage. How do you feel? You're leading this one.
I think I would just keep massage going.
You would keep massage going over anal?
Yeah.
Okay. I would agree.
Because I never really had a dog in the race for anal to begin with, so I'm down for massage.
Yeah. I think because you lost POV and you're like in this like thing. I'm willing to go for massage still. I just like the sensuality.
Right.
Not to say I dislike anal, you know, to each their own. But like, you know, in this like bracket, it's just like, you know, it has to go. Hentai versus step family. I'm sorry, step bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, step bro.
I'm sorry, step bro. I'm going for hentai for this one. You were supposed to lead this one, but like I'll let you lead the next one.
You already knew.
Yeah, we just both we're gonna be like, yeah, hentai just has to go through. All right, goth versus cosplay.
It's like it's difficult and it isn't.
Yeah. What do you say?
It's still too much in favor of goth, even though cosplay is like great and all. It's like there's only one cosplay for me, and it's goth.
I mean, you could wear goth in day to day. You can't wear like your fucking. I can't wear my Dante outfit all the time.
Oh,
so
true.
you know what? Fucking goth wins it. I lean more towards jock goth, so it's whatever.
It's poetic that these two.
Oh my god! The very next fucking bracket is Big Ass versus BBW. Oh, okay. I have to start this one off, right? Oh man, I wish I didn't start this one off or whatever. I wish I didn't fuck up with Hentai and Family. Good. Okay.
This is just me. This bracket is me getting my way.
You win in the end in this one, no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm a lead with Big Ass. I'm a lead with Big Ass.
I don't really have I don't really have a big fight for this one, really. But I guess the only context I would add is like big ass, like the preference, like for the body part, and then BBW is like the whole person.
Yeah.
But I'll just go with big ass.
Is that your final answer?
I'll lock it in.
You'll lock it in with big ass. Big ass is beating out BBW over here. And that was a tough one for me.
Yeah.
That was like a very I was like was gonna be my initial pick here, and I'm like and that I was fucking struggling. But we're up to the semifinals right now. First round of semifinals is massage versus hentai.
I think we already know what the finals are going to be, but I mean, yeah, I'm going to keep going with that.
Hentai fucking trumps out massage. I'm sorry, massage. You fucking put up a good fight, but you just can't beat hentai. I'm sorry. The amount of artistry that goes into it. And the next one is goth versus big ass.
Oh man, I think goth.
We eliminated big tit goth, and now we're eliminating big ass goth. So you're gonna have to be really in on the aesthetic versus the sensuality of, like, you know, ass. So it's just like how you feel about that right there. Are you willing to get rid of goth forever?
Don't say that.
Because I'm not.
I'm not. I'll stick it out for goth.
Let's stick it out for goth. All right. Yeah. This is very fucking tough for me.
We have to make this tough. Yeah.
Oh, I can sacrifice big boob goth, but big ass goth. Oh, dude, oh my god. No, I think. Oh fuck. Yeah. No, goth wins it out. I have to go goth. The aesthetic's too strong. It has to go through. And for the grand finals.
I just wanted this to be the finals.
You just wanted this to be the final? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I didn't even consider it. But the final, originally, instead of babysitter, by the way, it was Fortnite, but I got rid of Fortnite.
Oh my god, that's right. I did see that was a category.
Yeah, but I was like, no, let's not put Fortnite in there.
I would have agreed, yeah.
But finals for the porn bracket tournament of, like, the most searched porn terms on Pornhub. US side. Hentai versus goth.
I believe it came down to this. Wow.
I mean, yeah. You're the one that, like, was steering the whole thing towards it. But
yeah.
Hentai versus goth. You're the one that leads this debate. I think this might be a debate.
Yeah, I mean, I might even just give in to either category, really, but I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna still go with goth, only because, like, you know, the real thing. Okay. They're like, just the possibilities of a goth girl over watching hentai at the end of the day. It's just,
you can watch
pretty easy
hentai with your goth girl, and you know what?
That's true.
Yeah, that's where it fucking goes. Goth wins it at the end of the day.
I'm not surprised.
Between both of us and our, like, tastes.
Yeah.
Goth wins at the end of the day. All right, everybody, we're ending the tournament right now, and the winner of the tournament, Goth, 5-0, no loss.
Undefeated. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Oh, when we didn't run the losers bracket. Fuck that. We're not doing that.
No, we're not doing it.
Hentai, second place, and third place is tied between massage and big ass. You know what? Both of them together, I think they work as a power team. They could have won over everything.
I think we chose correctly.
Yeah. It was good to run this tournament with you. Let me turn down the classical music, just because
it was an honor. and a privilege. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah. And
This was fun.
yeah, no, if you ever want to come on in the future, I was gonna go into like, you know, if we can still do it if you want to go in for like the extra time, like the super quick rundown of like 2022 year in review in porn for Pornhub.
The only other thing I did want to like poke fun at was the map.
All right, let's go to the searches that define 2022. Okay, first let's look at this. Number 1 is reality. I don't even know what the fuck this means.
I don't know what that means either.
The reality category blew up by 169%, while real homemade searches grew by 179% worldwide, 310% in the US. What the fuck is reality porn?
Maybe that's just like couples at home. Maybe that's just reality.
I would go on Pornhub right now and just search reality, but like, you know, again, YouTube will fucking delete me.
Yeah.
Gender is the number 2 term. Transgender category grew by 75%. To become 7th popular worldwide, number 1 category in Brazil. Hey.
Oh, good for gender.
Viva Brazil!
That's progressive as fuck.
Brazil numero uno. Number 3, group sex. Orgies also gained. Outdoors also gained. Oh yeah, because we're now like opening up on like, you know, COVID restrictions, so people want to go outside more.
To go outdoors.
We want to just go fuck outside. Number 5 is positions.
That's
like different
boring.
Positions.
Or is it literally the search was the word positions, or
no, but like, you know, like
including the different positions,
like scissoring position, Amazon position, 69 position. Okay.
Never mind.
Number 6 is feet.
I'm glad this wasn't even category. I can't get behind feet. I don't see it.
Yeah, it was, but I personally got rid of it.
Oh, all right then. Then you were ahead of me.
Yeah. And femdom is also a term that was growing in 2022. Femdom and pegging top trend. Cuckold grew 18%, and bondage, but bondage doesn't really count. I wouldn't count bondage as part of femdom. I mean, you can, but like, yeah, but like, cuckold. I don't know about that one, Jim.
Yeah, that would have been an immediate loser as well.
Yeah, nah. I'm not even gonna go into their like, you know, most search terms. Global. This is gonna be global, and this is to me what's fucking wild. Hentai number 1. So
prove that.
No, goth went over hentai.
I know, but it still did very well.
Number 2 worldwide, and this is what blew me the fuck away, is Japanese. I'm like, worldwide?
Wow, everybody's thinking about the Japanese.
No, because it gets very interesting once you scroll down more, though. MILF, pretty big worldwide. Okay, I can see that.
Sure.
People getting older. People having less kids.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's true. I think we're in like a child boom, though. Lesbian is also, like, lesbian has been dethroned. The lesbian was number 3 before.
Oh, I see the -1. Yeah.
Yeah, and MILF was number 4. So MILF has been like, I guess more lesbians like MILFs than MILFs like lesbians. Okay. Pinay, like that's a Filipino. Like,
is that what that is? I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Asian, stepmom, anal, big ass, threesome, Latina, ebony, massage, big tits. These are just the top terms right here. But the one that like really stuck out is like hentai worldwide, number 1.
That's awesome.
And,
I'm proud of us.
Yeah, we chose right.
Proud of the human race.
Most searched porn stars. Oh, there she is. Skylar Vox. She went down 5. Damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh, here's Riley Raid.
Very popular.
Video views. Okay, no, I'm actually interested in this. 1 billion in just 2022.
Billion. Yeah.
I don't know who this person is, Isabella. She got.
I actually don't either. Yeah.
1.6 billion views.
Isn't that something though? Like, no matter what it's actually about, sometimes like the most popular shit is something you've never heard of.
Yeah. Oh no, Riley Raid also like topped that. She has like 1.615.
Right.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. That's a lot of people. Wow. Like, if you add these all up together, it's still less than the total global population. But just these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are like close to global.
Huge, yeah.
Fucking wild. And like, I doubt people in like other countries are really looking up porn stars by name. Here's like this person's like
Oh, right.
69. That's like their username.
Oh, that's totally their username, not their actual name.
Yeah, sick. I mean, like a lot of these are not real names.
Oh well, there's always that. Yeah.
Rip retiree over here, Mia Khalifa.
Oh yeah.
Still getting a lot of searches though. Amateur models. Oh, they have a separate like category.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like the NFL and college leagues.
Oh shit. I'm looking at the last name over here.
I'm familiar.
Big Titty God. You're familiar, he says.
I'm familiar.
All right. State of the Union. United States most searched porn terms. So you see, United States #1 is like lesbian, and then hentai.
Okay.
And then you get into racial stuff, and then threesome, and like whatever. But like it's like Japanese is not that big here in comparison to like global. I don't know what's causing global.
I see. Yeah, so that was global, and that's just by country.
And I'm like, huh, interesting. And then you see furry at the very end over here. That's why we got it on our list.
Okay.
So that's why we got glory hole on the list.
Just
too.
made it.
Yeah.
Plus 17 though.
Well, what plus what? Oh, furries. Furries has been like increasing. Yeah, I can see that. Real amateur homemade also. I'm just seeing that at plus 122. It's been fucking booming. Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay, this is the fucking list. I
never would have seen this. I'm so glad you shared this.
Yeah, the United States top relative searches, based off like state. So, Jersey. Right here,
God damn it, Jersey.
But the funniest one that really gets me is Pennsylvania hairy pussy.
That one was so funny. Oh my god.
It's so hyper like specific.
Yeah.
And also fucking Mormon right here in Utah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that one. That's funny.
Fucking
what the hell? I'd never even considered. Wow.
Colorado though, I might be moving to Colorado.
Chad, Colorado.
Goth right here.
The one that snuck up on me, and I was screaming when I saw this. I was like,
"Oh, breast expansion, Alaska!"
What's up, Alaska? Oh my god!
For anybody watching, we're looking at a map of the U.S. with different porn search terms.
Top searches, right?
What's the smoking one? Who's smoking?
Smoking is literally just smoking a cigarette. I hate that one. This is a lazy category. I can see why somebody's into it, but like,
what state is that? For me. What's there's like Maryland is right here. ASMR. Maryland likes ASMR. What's underneath?
That's the only one, yeah.
What's underneath Maryland? Fuck. I don't know my geography that well for US.
Don't throw us under the bus because I don't really know that well either.
Yeah. Sucking dick. That's a very specific one.
It's not blowjob. It's sucking.
It's not blowjob. It's just like I'm specifically sucking dick. Here's shower.
Shower's cool.
Yeah.
Good
Panties on
shower.
Texas.
Yeah. Texas are absolute degenerates for panties.
For
That's
panties,
just,
yeah.
I'm speechless, Texas.
Well, what I find really funny for Hawaii is amateur wife. What does that mean?
It's probably just, amateur style video, but wife.
Yeah. Rhode Island group, yeah. I'm trying to look at anything else around here that could like really stand out. There's cartoon versus hentai over here.
Yeah, there's a wave happening
in Nevada
on the West Coast where it's like Asian cartoon furry hentai. Like, are you kidding me? That's not a coincidence.
Something's going on, and like the Mormons are the ones that are like keeping the barrier right here.
Yeah, that's the weird one.
The Mormon ones because it's Salt Lake City where all the Mormons fucking congregate.
That must be it.
And they fucking all get together. I like leather over here. Fucking.
Is that Wyoming?
Yeah, is it Wyoming? I'd
rather not check and find out that I'm wrong.
U.S. math. I'm sorry, we're fucking dumbasses. You're probably right. I'm gonna say you're right. I'm gonna say it is Wyoming.
Wyoming's got the face.
No, it's Montana.
No, I was wrong. See, I told you not to look it up.
We're both fucking idiots. Don't worry.
Montana's above Wyoming.
Yeah, you were close. Yeah.
Montana.
And I'm like, yeah, that makes. Washington likes fleshlights. I don't know what to make of that information. I don't know where they're getting that from, but yeah.
I don't either. Very educational. Very interesting.
Top 20 countries by traffic. U.S. fucking.
Oh, #1 customer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By traffic, and then it's the UK, then France, then Japan, then Mexico.
And that's just number of hits.
Yeah,
I guess.
By hits. Let's see.
Number of searches.
Traffic. It's just I think how many people go on the site, like page views.
All right. I'm just thinking, like, how do you know? How do you know that? But
I mean, I know about my website. For
That's
Boxstar
true.
City,
Okay.
so like I know I actually can pull up like maps of like where people are reading the comic even live.
That's cool.
So I'm pretty sure Pornhub has a more sophisticated system than that.
Yeah.
Netherlands. I'm just trying to see if there's any weird country right here. I feel like this is like part of the course. I'm surprised that Japan is on Pornhub because like I know they have like censorship laws, but I think Pornhub can get around that. So they're probably going on Pornhub to avoid censorship.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the censorship.
So that's what I'm thinking. But like they were at 3rd place before, but then France overtook them.
Way to go.
Yeah, viva la France. Time for reflection. Time spent per visit. This is fucking hilarious. Egyptians tend to spend the most amount of time.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Go there. And then Japan has been like booming in it. The Philippines has stopped watching as much porn, but they still are in the top of the fucking list. They're tied with Japan. So that's not saying much. Germany, Netherlands, France, UK, Ukraine, Poland, Italy, Belgium, Argentina, United States, Australia. Oh, well, let me turn up this music because like it's fucking. I think Vivaldi's playing right now.
I hope the music was actually playing the whole time, or at least it can be heard.
Yeah, right now what's playing is Concerto No. 4 in F minor by Vivaldi. I was right. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a savant. I know. Maybe let me turn up this music.
+6 seconds on female visitors.
Well, on where? Let me check it up.
It just, I think, might be in general. That's like an average.
Yeah, difference by age. Oh, like the young kids have been on the porn site less. Fucking 65-year-olds.
Let's go.
They've been adding minutes.
They've been adding minutes.
Yo, that Viagra's been doing something for them.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah. The fucking connoisseurs up in here.
Older people animate slower too.
United States time spent per visit. The most fucking cum-brained in America is Alabama. Or maybe they just enjoy spending time watching porn.
Spending time, yeah.
Largest duration changes, so people that have been like trending more since last year. Maryland, California. I wouldn't put it past Californians. The ones that have the biggest like decreases, Washington. I guess they're playing with their fleshlights instead of watching porn. Right now. Yeah, shortest times, Ohio, Washington. Yeah. Yeah, props to you, Ohio. People from Ohio. This is the one props I give you. You're the best at spending the least amount of time watching porn. I don't know if that means they're quick shots or what.
Right.
But like, yeah. Favorite times to watch porn. Okay. Above average, below average. So...
Maybe if I could fit it into my schedule.
11 p.m. to midnight to 1 a.m. is when people is porn time. And
time to go to bed.
Ooh, let me rub one out before I fall asleep.
Yes.
11 p.m. is the highest on Monday. That's the most when people go and watch porn. On Tuesday,
this is how you start your week, people.
Yeah. You know what? Just to fuck with their fucking demographics, I'm gonna wake up every Tuesday at 5 a.m. Just to boost.
Yeah. There's some Pornhub scientists going, we have an anomaly here.
This man logs in every day.
This man.
Most viewed categories of 2022. I think this is globally. Lesbian, ebony, Japanese, threesome, anal. There's nothing here that really like babysitter 18 plus is and reality are the ones that are like growing. This is where I got surprised. I was like, why is babysitter on this list? And I'm starting to think, and I'm like, oh, okay, makes sense.
I mean, I'm just so not surprised, but yeah, it's like,
yeah, I saw this and this caught me off guard. It's just specifically the parentheses that say 18 plus right here that really just make me laugh.
You have to establish
these are all adults.
What we're doing here.
Yeah. I'm not role playing a kid. Yeah.
This is weird territory.
World's most viewed categories. Oh, this is interesting.
I cannot believe how long this fucking article is.
Dude, they go in on this fucking information. Canada, Greenland, not Greenland. Fucking.
Don't ask me.
Iceland. Really enjoy the lesbian category. And then there's Ebony US, transgender. What's here? Japanese next to. Here's Argentina. Here's Chile.
It's the pocket.
Yeah. Lesbians are big in South America. Mexico too. Anal. Off on the coast right here.
On the west coast.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at Europe right now. Lesbians, I mean, just like globally, lesbians are just like getting prep. But my favorite part here, the number one search term in Russia is fucking Russian.
That's awesome.
That's just like, what? I have to give props to you. The fucking
that's patriotism, yeah.
Patriotism.
I'll give you that. Yeah, but is that doctored or is that information tampered with or what?
Yeah, I don't know if Pornhub even is available in Russia anymore right now. So that's the thing. China
that's Russian propaganda.
Yeah.
That they search themselves.
Yeah, China's big on Japanese. Japan is big on Japanese. Makes sense. Mongolia, a bunch like all like Southeast Asia and like Asian Pacific is like they're just searching Japanese. I don't know what's like this is what I was like finding surprising globally is just like like the massive like Japan push, and I guess that's all China.
Oh yeah, well that would make sense population wise.
Yeah, reality is also something that's getting big. Interesting.
Yeah, reality is the one that we don't really know what that means.
Middle East MILF.
Nice.
Sick.
Sick, bro.
Egypt's been liking lesbians too. Interesting. Alright. These are like all the categories. Oh, and cool. India likes Indians. To top the Russians. On the patriotism.
Would you gladly provide all the visuals if this was your job? Setting up all the maps, doing all the graphic design.
They probably have generators for it.
Oh, true.
I'd be laughing if this were my job. Top gaining categories, reality has been gaining a lot. Categories viewed the longest. Oh, this is interesting.
I was about to say, why is there a turtle and a rabbit? But yeah.
Yeah. Mature.
Good visual metaphor.
Mature. Tattooed women. Maybe if this were on the list, maybe we could have had a different winner.
That would have been a strong contender, yeah.
Yeah. Blonde. Interesting. I guess old guys really like blonde chicks. All right.
Right.
Strap on. This is where we're getting to the interesting. Like they're spending their time. And categories viewed the shortest. This is interesting. Muscular men.
Oh no! This reminded me of something that I wish I talked to you about earlier, but it can wait.
Yeah. Muscular men, uncensored cartoon. They're fucking censoring my hentai. These fucking bullshit artists.
Garbage.
Redhead viewed the shortest. Dang. I guess like redheads really pull it out of people. Big tits also.
Huh.
I can't last more than 7 minutes 39 seconds. I see some big boobies in front of me. Oh.
Too strong.
Pornhub gay insights. This is interesting. Most search terms hentai still.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's
what your preferences are. Hentai wins.
Yeah, but then you get Twink and Pinoy, which is like, again, like Filipino boys growing in the gay community.
Like more cliche. Yeah.
Twink also like makes sense. Then you get straight.
We come full circle.
Just the fucking like the conversion fantasy.
Oh yeah,
that gets put into play. Daddy, yeah. Japanese also? Okay, okay. Big dick, lower than I expected. Glory hole, also. Doctor.
Is this Flight of the Valkyries? I'm hearing the music.
Yeah, the Flight of the Valkyries is playing right now. Cruising? Okay.
Is that like driving?
No.
I don't know. That.
It could be. Wait, I'm not gonna search right now.
No, not now.
Most viewed gay categories. Straight guys. Interesting. Keep scrolling down.
Hot. Yeah.
Even more than big dick, which is wild to me. Solo male. I can see that. Cartoon.
That was another. I don't think we actually brought that up, but like the factor that any of these are like it's the thing that you don't have or like the thing that you can't have.
Yeah.
Would be the fantasy of it.
Yeah. Maybe. Interesting. Mature. I can see that. Reality. What's with reality? What is reality? What does that mean? Is it like a reality TV show where it's just like
maybe.
I know like there's this reality show called Big Brother here, like most viewed performers, and I don't. Let's see if I can recognize any names. I'm college twinks. What? I mean here
big boy,
like
big boy,
big boy, yeah. Here's this dude Dante Koye. He shows off his face. This guy's funny. Colin Art are these two. Where it's just there.
Oh, it's two people.
Here's this like e-boy. I can see this guy on Twitch.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Fabio.
Men versus women. Most viewed categories by gender. Men's favorites, Japanese. Women's favorites, lesbian. Second place, Japanese.
Yeah.
Anal is tied between men and women.
That's funny.
I'm just trying to see what do chicks like in porn.
What do they like?
Popular with women, that makes sense. Outdoor in the male category? No, not at all. Oh no, it is. It is
a little bit lower.
Women score higher on the outdoor category than men. Let's see. Big tits is gonna be there. Big dick is gonna be there, of course. Babysitter 18 plus on both. This is a mutual fantasy. Okay, interesting.
I hadn't considered that.
Viewed more by women compared to men scissoring. Well, yeah, duh. Pussy licking.
Are you not even halfway through this article?
Yeah, I'm not even halfway through this.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a fucking super in-depth. Okay. Okay. Proportion of female visitors. What country has the most coon brain women versus men? The most coon brain.
Where do we need to go?
The Philippines. That's the 53% of women that go on the site, or like of all the people that go on the site, 53% of them are women versus 47% men. So more Filipinas are watching porn versus the guys, and then it's like Germany is just king of like Das Frankenfest.
Yeah.
Wir watchen sie Porn haben.
True.
Germany's big on like for every 4 guys that are on the site, there's 1 woman. Or for every 3 guys, there's 1 woman. Yeah. Age demographics. There's one other thing in here that I really want to get into. I might just skip to that one just to save time. Fucking teens, horny as fuck, always going to be horny as fuck. 18 to 24, they're always going to be watching porn. But the average age of Pornhub visitors are 37-year-olds. Interesting.
Yeah, it's probably just like most access.
Oh no, the old people are minus 1%.
No.
They're dying off. The 65 65 plus year olds are dying off and being replaced by the 18 to 24 year olds. We need to just have a longer living standard so we can.
We need more elder gamers.
Elder gamers, yeah. All right.
Soon enough.
Top relative search category. Okay, what's Gen Z looking at?
Oh no.
Threesome. They're really interested in threesomes. Virtual reality, of course.
Of course.
Cosplay, cartoon, uncensored hentai, vertical video. Oh, they're on their phones. They're on their fucking phones. Then there's Gen Y.
Why'd you have to do it to yourselves, Gen Z?
Yeah. you could have much better, like, viewing angles, widescreen, whatever.
Are we Y?
This is the age bracket 25 to 34. Yeah, we're Gen Y. Apparently, we also like threesomes. MILF. Oh, makes sense. What? Feet? Okay, interesting. Virtual reality? Oh, it's creeping up on us, too. Tattooed women? Yeah, boy!
Yo!
And the female, male threesome. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, that's what that is.
Gen X, cream pies, we're making babies.
Right.
35 to 54 year olds. Fisting? Okay. That's where it started. The Gen Xers. Boomers? What are boomers into the 55 plus year olds? Hand jobs? Alright. Mature? Okay, I get it. You want to see people like you.
Babe.
Babe. Oh yeah, let me look up them babes.
Same.
Vintage? Oh, they just want to relive their, like, old days.
Oh,
like,
true, yeah. No,
small tits. Interesting. Amongst boomers. Pissing?
No.
Boomers? What the fuck is going on? Casting? Oh my god.
Oh, like Hollywood casting?
No, like casting couch.
Oh, yeah.
So I assume, like, they want the fantasy of, like, owning a strip club and, like,
right.
running a casting campaign or whatever. Devices, this is the one I want to get into. It's going to go later on. Traffic by phone, desktop, tablet. Phone, of course. Everyone has a fucking phone.
Yeah.
And, like, you're not going to bring your whole ass, like, computer on your bed. Because, again, most people watch porn at, like, very late at night.
Oh, yeah.
Traffic by phone, desktop, tablet. I don't care. That's not important.
It's a blowout. It's all phone.
Operating system, Android's beating out Apple and some other, like, OSs.
Right.
But Apple has been growing.
Oh, okay.
Over the year.
I always assumed Apple was more mainstream.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that this disproves that, but
yeah. Windows, of course, because there are more Windows PCs in the world. Linux.
Yeah.
You do it, Linux bros. I believe in you guys. Oh, you guys are dying off though. Negative -1.2%. RIP. Traffic by web browser. Firefox is like super tiny on this list. I feel like I'm letting them down. On phone.
No.
On phone. This is on phone.
Oh, okay.
Android browser has been increasing. Samsung browser has been dying. Safari also has been increasing because more Apple users, I assume. On PC, Chrome, number one. Because almost everybody uses Chrome. Then Safari.
Super popular. Oh, yes.
Then
Safari.
Internet Explorer, Firefox is there. Cool. Opera. Interesting. Internet Explorer. More people are using Opera than Internet Explorer, which is insane to me. Yeah, Internet Explorer has been dying by -69%.
Like every time your computer asks you if you want to change your default web browser, and you're like, of course not.
Yeah, right. And this is the one. This is the one that I care about.
Oh, here we go.
Traffic by game console on Pornhub.
Let's go.
This is the only reason I'm going through this whole article. We can end it right after here. Actually, no, I'm interested in movie parodies, but I stopped reading after this one when I was reading this on my own. Xbox, PlayStation, PS fucking Vita, Nintendo, Wii U / 3DS. There are more people watching Pornhub on a PS Vita than on Wii U / 3DSs because Switch does not have a browser. If Switch had a web browser, this would be like over. All the kids.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, I think you're totally right. If it was actually available.
Yeah, kids would be like searching their like Fortnite, Minecraft porns.
Oh god, I hate the Minecraft.
That's the one thing I'll kind of shit on Newgrounds for. The amount of Minecraft porn that comes on here. I mean, like, there's a market for it. I can't be like dissing it, but it's just like, fucking the Vita's dying, bro. Minus 62%. We need to bring it back to life. I need to just boot up my Vita and just like start going to Pornhub on the Vita.
I used to have a Sony mobile, whatever device called a Milo, and it was basically a PSP that didn't play video games.
Oh, was it the phone? Yeah.
Yeah, but like you could use Skype on it though. It wasn't a phone. You could use Skype if you had Wi-Fi.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. They had very like particular games on that.
But I used it like an MP3 player, and and it was kind of cool that it had a web browser, but that was it.
Imagine if that thing was on this list. Would have been
fun. Yeah, super obscure.
Sony has been getting more Pornhub watches versus Xbox. All right. I mean, globally, PlayStations are bigger than Xboxes. Xboxes are mostly like an American thing. So this makes sense.
I didn't think about that. I was about to say this is another self-diss on all PlayStation players because they're not gaming.
They're not gaming. They're just fucking watching porn on the console. Yo, bro, stop watching porn. Your ping is terrible. But yeah, no. For me, the PS Vita being over any Nintendo console here is just making me laugh. Movie parodies, Harley Quinn, of course. Star Wars,
that's not surprising. Yeah.
365 days.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither. Black Widow, Wonder Woman, Sonic, Catwoman, Avengers, of course Sonic porn, right?
Well, yeah, definitely.
But I don't think it's like a parody. But I mean, Sonic is a movie character now, so of course Sonic is going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Elastigirl.
I'm on that Elastigirl.
The Incredibles. So you have Elastigirl, then The Incredibles, Power Rangers. I've been seeing like parodies of that. Spider-Man, Batgirl, a lot of like comics, Joker.
Like classic stuff.
Yeah. But Harley Quinn has just fucking taken the internet by storm, dude.
That's some shit. Harley Quinn's at the top and Joker's at the bottom.
Yeah. We live in a society, Alec.
That's just more ammo.
Gamers rise up. We need to rise Joker to the fucking top and defeat Harley Quinn. Most searched video games. Okay, this is where we step in. This is our time to shine.
Our territory.
Fortnite, #1. Holy shit. Kids, put your dicks away, please.
Unreal. I can't believe Fortnite beat Overwatch. Because Overwatch being at the top would not have surprised me, but this is a surprise.
Oh, I love the song that played up right now. What's the song that's playing right now? It's, I think, Requiem in D. Yeah, Mozart.
Love it.
Perfect for the end of this thing. Overwatch, Genshin Impact, which has been like gaining insane popularity.
Sure. Yeah, that's
fucking Minecraft. Fuck.
What? That
fucking
does not need to be that high.
On Pornhub too. Oh my kids, put your fucking dicks away. These are blocks, dude.
This is a giveaway. This is a giveaway. Like, you're revealing yourselves hardcore right now.
Yo, kids, just like go read a book. Go study for your classes. Stop watching Minecraft and Fortnite porn.
Please.
This is us saying it's okay to watch Overwatch porn. but at least like they're babes in Overwatch. Yeah.
Something better than
Cyberpunk. I can see that growing because of Edge Runners.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Summertime Saga? I have no idea.
No idea. And that's got a boost.
Yeah, it's been getting big. Yeah, League of Legends. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
No, yeah, it's definitely.
And I think video games count for like animated and like parodies, like cosplay or whatever. Valorant.
Just gonna say that.
Valorant's been.
I'm surprised that went up so much. Yeah.
Resident Evil. Hell yeah, fucking always gonna stay there.
That's cool.
Apex Legends, rip, they're dead game.
Yeah.
This is why Valorant this talking about trends, by the way. We're learning about the gaming community through the porn searches.
We really are, yeah, because Valorant's doing way better than
Grand Theft Auto 5. Roblox? Are you kidding me, kids? Fucking children, please. Oh my god.
It's all they know is Roblox.
They've just been living on Roblox VR. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I can see that. Skyrim. Among Us. Kids. Splatoon. Kids. Put your fucking dicks away.
Among Us has got to be purely memes. I don't know, or just they're riding off the popularity of the name.
Yeah. Final Fantasy. Call of Duty. Cuphead. Cuphead has been increasing.
What? The only thing I'll give Cuphead is the mermaid. That's all you get.
There's also that dog girl that people have been like
is.
in the DLC.
I wouldn't know in the DLC. That's
yeah.
fine.
I think the DLC has some babes in it too. Street Fighter. Wait until Street Fighter 6 comes out. This list is gonna look completely fucking different.
Yeah.
Just wait until they get those assets, like the fucking models and everything. I think they already do have them, but wait until it's like more public knowledge.
It'll go up in the ranks.
Street Fighter is gonna fucking maybe not top overnight, not overnight, Fortnite or Overwatch, but it's gonna get up there. I think Street Fighter can defeat Genshin Impact.
That's a close one.
Mass Effect is still on their fucking dedicated Coomers.
I've never played a single Mass Effect, but I know it's popular.
Yeah. And most searched video game characters. Oh, this is fucking funny.
Oh, this is the specifics.
Okay.
Wait, something stood out to me, but it's got to wait till its turn.
Overwatch Diva. The fucking champion.
Wow.
Look at all this. Look at the fucking gap between first and second place. Minecraft Jenny mod? What the fuck? I need to Google this right now. What is
I don't
Minecraft?
know who Jenny is. Oh, wait. Maybe Jenny's like an original character that I don't...
Minecraft Jenny. Oh, no. It goes...
Oh, it's immediately...
because... yeah, okay, you know what? Okay. Alright. I love how Newgrounds fucking... Okay, so the reason why I show up on my Newgrounds search history there on the Google, I need to explain this. Because I go on the under judgment here. I can go right here. On Newgrounds, go here.
It's fair to say you were already on the site.
Go to movies, go to under judgment right here. And oh god, okay. I need to cut this video out on YouTube.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, fucking yeah. I need to cut the fucking visuals. I'm fucking mad. I need to actually edit this fucking video down. I hate it.
All you really need to do is just, whenever we call it, just, put that at the very end and cut this whole thing off.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so mad I even searched it. Newgrounds are fucking putting me under the bus here.
Just put this on Patreon if you want.
Yeah. Overwatch Widowmaker. Alright. Overwatch is still up there. That. Fucking Minecraft. Fucking, I hate you guys.
That's crazy.
Resident Evil Lady Dimitrescu. Nice.
Also, yep.
I approve of this one. Overwatch Mercy, Overwatch Tracer, Genshin Impact Mona. I have no idea who this character is. Fortnite Ruby, Overwatch Mei, Genshin, Fortnite, Valorant.
No, but wait. Fortnite Chun-Li is what pisses me off.
Fortnite Chun-Li?
Why is it Fortnite Chun-Li?
What the I guess they just like the proportions of the model of Fortnite.
Right, the model was good.
Maybe it's all the Fortnite kids being like, they only know Chun-Li through Fortnite.
It just got roped in, yeah.
Yeah, so like, that makes me upset. A bunch of Fortnite, a bunch of Genshin, League of Legends, Tristana? What's Tristana in League of Legends?
Oh, that's one of the Yordles.
Short stacks, I get it.
I think. No. Tristana's not a Yordle. No, that's like the witch.
Okay.
Never mind.
League of Legends Jinx, I know who that one. Final Fantasy Tifa. Tifa used to be like the queen way back in the day.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat Katana makes sense. Resident Evil Ada Wong also makes sense. Apex Legends. Alright. Holidays and events. Whatever. Yeah, I'm done with this list. I don't care anymore.
It is far too long. It is unreasonably long. It's crazy how they went into every single possible
Oh, this is funny. This is just the one thing I want to put up. Japan, most search porn terms. Japanese, uncensored. Uncensored was a funny one to me. They're just tired of it.
Yeah,
But
get around it.
the trending searches, like here, car sex, sucker, naughty wife, face writing, One Piece.
One Piece.
Gained 542%. But yeah, there's that. Mexico, Italy, Germany, Philippines. I'm not even gonna get into any of these. I'm like getting fatigued and tired right now of this whole fucking list. All right, that's
We've
it.
been going for a while.
But yeah, thank you for having the tournament with me. Oh fuck, I need to get rid of that. That was gross. It was just the fucking under judgment page that like threw me under the bus for YouTube. Alec, I mean, like,
Nobody really needs to know.
Alec Grosso was the guest today. Alec, you can feel free to come in to the show in the future too, if you ever want to do more stuff.
Be happy to
Talk about anything, reveal anything, release anything. I have it on the screen right now. Alec Grosso on Newgrounds. You can check him out on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yeah, same
Right
name
here.
everywhere.
Yep. And you can even click through it through his Newgrounds account just to move through everything. Thank you for tuning in. This has been the longest show I have ever done. 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it's been fun. Lots of good topics. I'm very tempted to just not even edit the video down on YouTube.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah. If they get rid of it, they get rid of it. It is what it is. I don't think there, because like Newgrounds has this policy where like you cannot show actual nudity in your thumbnails.
Right.
So maybe I lucked out there, is what I'm gonna say. But yeah, that was Alec Grosso.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. You were wonderful. Super fun to talk to you, as always. And yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm going to leave the music to sign us off. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you next episode.
Peace.